He's a stroke better than Precision Cootie, Daniel Brown, and Sanjay M. Big group of 3 under 2 off the lead includes Colin Morikawa and Bryson DeChambeau. Defending champ Scotty Scheffler, 3 back in a big group that at -2. Full NHL 84-game schedule released today. The Blue Jackets' previously announced home opener October 1st with Buffalo will be their season opener. Columbus will play 7 of their first 9 at home, host Detroit on Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, and host Washington New Year's Eve. The Cincinnati Reds and All-Star pitcher Chase Burns today agreed to a 7-year, $105 million contract extension. This update brought to you by Ramos Roofing. Request your free roof or exterior assessment today at RamosRoofingOhio.com. Ramos Roofing, reliable, local, built right. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, common man.
You know what day it is today, don't you?
Too hot. Yeah, a little Open Championship too hot.
Too hot. Too hot Thursday. How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
We got Blue Jackets schedule release. We have that. First ever 84-game regular season. We got Too Hot Thursday. We got Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg at 3:30, even though it's Around the Big Ten. We ask other questions. We toyed with changing the name of the segment, and then we said, that seems like a lot of work. Got to go back to the production people, and they got to, have a new voice.
Well, college football is college football. Who the hell cares?
I understand.
We'll talk anything college football and Big Ten.
He's at the ACC meetings
That's
today.
fine. Yeah, we can discuss that.
Speaking of meetings, the Big Ten is the last conference to hold their meetings, I want to say 2 weeks from now.
It's, end of the month.
Okay.
So I think then the SEC would be next week because they're all happening boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I think SEC's next week, and then Big Ten wraps up all the Power 4 conferences. But I was talking to Nicole Sheeran from 10 TV. You can hear her Wednesdays on this show. And she was telling me that she got a brand new outfit just for the Big Ten meetings that she dropped off at the tailor today.
You really emphasize the outfit.
The outfit. And I said, well, what's
the outfit's going to be like a show stealer or something?
She said it's going to be a game changer. I don't know what that means. If that means glittery, if that means slutty,
well,
I have no idea.
On the subject of slutty, I did just see a copy of an emailer that sent one in directly to her. I don't know if it was copied to other management here, but it was someone identified himself. He said, don't worry, at the end of the email, I'm not hitting on you. I'm 86 years old. And it said it was from Ed. Could have been ED, but it said Ed.
He's at the younger demo of the 10 TV audience.
86?
Yeah, 86. That's the younger demo.
Ripe young age of 86. But he said he had been noticing that, I noticed the little thing that you had strapped to your leg.
Teddy?
She does like the Lara Croft.
Did you notice
mic
the thing
pack
she had strapped to her leg?
to the leg?
I did not.
He pointed that out, and he pointed out another one of her blazer skirts. And I don't know. I noticed the one that she wore yesterday. If you watched our segment, she was still in a little tennis outfit because she was out doing golfy. She smelled like a hog when she came in here.
She went home and burned it.
she was still wearing that when she did the hit. But when she did TV, she got into a different outfit, and it was like a red blazer skirt. And I honestly didn't know if there was anything under. I thought that there was supposed to be maybe like a shirt. I didn't know, from the angle that I was looking at it on TV.
I
didn't know that it was it blended into a dress. I thought it was a blazer.
So she was naked under there.
I thought she was wearing a blazer.
Tonight!
Sue Ellen Mishke style.
Just with a bra.
With
or naked?
No, like not with a bra, because it looked like there was nothing there but bare skin. And then the polyester.
Baby. All right.
Just right out there.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Hey, just a little public service to all of you. Rimmer's X account, Twitter account, was hacked. So old Rimmer account is trying to sell you crypto. That's not really him.
Doesn't he have a new one
Rimmer
already?
has a new account. He picked the dumbest handle. I think it's Jeff Rimmer FLA.
FLA.
I'm in Florida. That's why. That's where I live.
Let's try to get his numbers back up there because he lost
His numbers?
like 11,000,
Okay, and let me ask you a question, Teddy.
Followers.
Of the followers that he had on X, the ones that are real.
Yeah.
All right, let's say 11,000 total, but let's say the real ones are only 4,500 when
Okay.
it comes to real and
No
active.
bots.
How many of those 4,500 do you think have him muted on their feed? I do.
Well, I don't, because
I
he
don't
hardly
either.
ever
Yeah.
posts.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's like a special. It's almost like Christmas whenever Jeff Rimmer makes
Yeah,
a post.
that's- it's
It was
just like Christmas.
It is. It is. He's one of my favorite old guys. It was like when Jack Nicklaus tweeted the other day, Teddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you were gone, and we discussed that. And Jack tweeted for the first time. I didn't even go back far enough to see when he tweeted. He had a retweet that was like early in 2025. It had been far past a year since he had said anything, and I liked seeing Jack say something about an Open Championship highlight. He was commenting on the video of the last putt he ever made at the Open Championship. I think it was 2005 at St. Andrews. He birdied the last hole.
It wasn't about crypto, so we know it was him, right?
Crypto.
Papadilla.
He'll be tweeting about crypto here soon with a Stop the Steal cap.
The Don't Call It British Open started up today. I flipped it on this morning because I love the sights and sounds of the British Open because, the British Isles, you got some weather, you got some greenery. Instead, I turned it on. It was bright sunshine. Everything was brown. It looked like they were golfing in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's
What
pretty.
the hell is going on?
There's some greenish
No, I
hue.
don't like that at all.
People have said all this about how brown it is, and yes,
It does. It looks
the
brown.
The brush
I don't like it.
is going to be brown as
Look
we're
at
in
that.
the dead
That's
of
not
July.
brush. That's the fairway.
I got
That
you.
fairway sucks.
There's green on the fairway. It is browning. You're right, and then the greens have a nice greenish hue
Gonna
to
have
them.
sprinklers? Turn on some sprinklers.
They don't want to water the entire course. I mean, it's
want
link
them
style golf.
Playing in a swamp.
We want
That's
that.
what I want.
We don't want swampy.
I want swampy.
Drizzly and rain is fine. It's still not going to be a swamp-like condition. It's link-style golf, so you want some run out here. I'm still going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be fun. Royal Birkdale is a classic venue. There's been a lot of great champions through the years, to Tom Watson, to Lee Trevino, to the great Seve Ballesteros.
Oh, Seve.
Seve.
Yeah.
I played golf with one of the cooler nicknames. I played golf with a dude named Steve, and long ago, his buddies dropped the T, and he just goes by Seve. His name's just Seve, but he's a Steve without the T. I thought that was pretty good.
Huh?
It's one of the cooler nicknames I'd ever heard of.
But his name is Steve.
His name's Steve, but he was a big Seve fan growing up, and he loved golf, so his buddies gave him the nickname Seve, and then that just became his nickname the rest of his life.
That is really stupid.
Why?
That's because you already have a very easy name, Steve.
But
One
that's-
syllable. There's your nickname, Steve.
But that's his name. That's not fun. If you're going to have a nickname,
Oh, you know
you'd then
what?
be
Then
Stevie.
call
You'd have to
me
add
Bruce.
letters.
I just want to be Bruce. That's my nickname.
That doesn't make any damn sense. He had the,
I'm a
he
big
had the
Batman
name.
fan.
He dropped one letter in
Bruce
the name,
Wayne.
and then it became something golfy.
By the way, speaking of
Bruce Wayne.
Wayne.
The common man.
Matty Ice was just on, and he said that today I'm going to rank my top 5 Lil Wayne songs of all time. Because he thought that I wouldn't know any. Because he's like, oh, you're stupid and white. You won't know any. But little does he know.
Is he the,
I am a huge Lil Wayne fan.
Is he the Where the Love Go? Where the Love Go.
Let me
man,
tell you,
where
my
the love
favorite, he said, rank the songs. I'm going to rank them for you. You ready?
Yes, you just read straight
No.
from the internet.
You shut up now. Teddy?
No.
You like
I'd
the,
give you $1 million if you could name me one Lil Wayne
You
song.
like the song Lollipop?
Oh, who doesn't
You
love
like
those?
that one?
Yeah.
Featuring Static Major?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. How about Mr. Carter featuring Jay-Z? You like that one?
Yeah, big
How about
JV
Shooter
fan.
featuring Robin Thicke?
Oh, Robin Thicke one. Yeah.
How about Right Above It featuring Drake? Does he have any just that he does by himself?
No. They're all with other people.
How about We Taking Over?
Oh, I mean, just a classic.
Fat Joe's in that one.
Fat Joe.
Nick fan.
Yeah.
Big Nick fan.
Is he banned or does he have a label on him? Because like all the Knicks fans do. Is he low risk or medium risk?
How about Dr. Carter? You like Dr. Carter? You like
Coach
Carter with
Coach
Samuel
Carter?
Jackson?
Yeah, I do. I enjoy Coach Carter.
Now, is it Lil Wayne?
It's Lil, yeah.
No, hold
It's
on.
Lil.
Is it Lil Wayne or is it Lil Jon? The
Lil
one
Jon
that's
says,
always like,
yeah.
"What?
Yeah,
Okay."
that's John.
Okay.
That's John. Wayne is different. I just saw Wayne in Amazon, like an Alexa commercial. It's kind of a funny commercial. He apparently had a bunch of strippers, probably other things coming to the house, and then he realized that it was a children's party, so he's telling his Alexa to cancel the strippers.
Pretty good.
Well, instead, the Alexa asked, "Do you want me to cancel the strippers?" And he was like, "No, not cancel, reschedule."
Good. I like that.
Yeah,
It's good,
I thought it was
funny.
a pretty good commercial.
How about Tie My Hands featuring Robin Thicke? Robin Thicke,
all-
son of
Alan,
Thicke.
growing pains.
Yeah. Died from the same thing that Lindsey Graham died of.
Alan Thicke did
Yeah, the aortic rupture.
burst.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? Was that like 5 years ago or more like 10 for Alan Thicke?
I don't know.
And losing our TV dads, man, I don't like that. James Avery passed away probably
Who just-
5-ish years
somebody
ago.
Just died today. Who just died today, Teddy, or yesterday? He's actually from Columbus. He was the dad on 227. He was on Sanford and Son. I know you didn't watch any black
I
TV,
don't.
Teddy, because you're a big giant racist.
Sherman Hemsley.
But no, that's not him at all.
Let's see.
I think he was from
Guys.
Columbus.
Let's
I forget his
see.
name.
Is it Hal Williams?
Yeah, Hal Williams.
At 91 years old.
Wasn't he in 227 in Sanford Son?
I'm trying to, yeah, NBC sitcom in the 80s. I don't know 227. I
that was
certainly
with
know
Jack
Sanford
A.
and Son. With who?
Jack A.
Who's Jack A?
Character on
I
227.
remember
Oh,
Jack
okay.
A. Yeah.
All right, good.
was
That was a good
fabulous.
show.
There was, yes.
I like 227.
That was a good
Well,
show.
he had a good life. I recognized him. I wasn't watching Sanford and Son. That was before my wheelhouse.
Timmy is starting to get uncomfortably excited about
baby.
something involving the Buckeyes. We'll tell you what it is coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay due to a crash blocking the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street. Expected to move slow from 5th Avenue. And look out for another delay due to a crash on North Hamilton Road at Thompson Road. This report is sponsored by Put in Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. This is your ferry captain speaking. We've departed to Put in Bay. Visit museums, caves, and nature trails. Try golf, fishing, or fly in a biplane. Finally, sit down for great food, beer, and wine. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Making ends meet matters for Ohio families. Congressman Mike Carey is working to help you keep more of what you earn and get the benefits you deserve. Mike Carey supported the Social Security Fairness Act, helping ensure public servants like teachers, firefighters, and police officers receive the full benefits they've earned. And Mike Carey is working to deliver tax relief for more Ohioans. Congressman Carey backed historic tax cuts for working families and seniors. That plan eliminated taxes on tips and overtime, expanded the child tax credit, and provided thousands in tax relief for Ohio seniors. Because whether you're working, raising a family, or planning for retirement, every dollar matters. Visit carey.house.gov to learn more or get help accessing benefits or dealing with a federal agency. Congressman Carey's office is here to help and fighting to help your family keep more of what you earn. Paid for with official funds from the office of Congressman Mike Carey.
Got a craving for scratch-made food, ice-cold 29-degree beer in every game on wall-to-wall TVs? Head to Twin Peaks, your ultimate sports lodge. Great views, killer eats, colder beer, Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
There's something that has always made small towns and great communities strong. It's not the buildings themselves, but the people and who show up for them. The businesses that don't disappear when the work is done. The ones that sponsor the local festivals, cheer from the sidelines, lend a hand when needed, and take pride in calling this place home. For more than 30 years, that's exactly who Newman Roofing has been. Yes, they install roofs, siding, and gutters, but what homeowners remember is how they're treated. The straight answers, the respect for your home, job sites left cleaner than they found them, and craftsmanship that's built to last. Because when you live where you work, every customer is also a neighbor. That's why Newman Roofing has spent decades investing in this community, earning trust one family at a time. Newman Roofing, treating you like family and our community like home. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
We got a higher home appraisal after we put away our African art and family photos.
Has this happened to you because of race or national origin? Contact HUD at hud.gov/fair housing. A message from HUD and the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Let's all give them room to work. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
What defines Ohio? A place that dares to go first and never looks back. There's no slowing us down. In Ohio, we're powering America, discovering breakthroughs, driving the future, propelling tomorrow. At Jobs Ohio, our mission is clear. Strengthen job opportunities and empower Ohio's workforce. Ohio, our time is now. See Ohio's momentum at jobsohio.com/Ohio's time.
Amazon Business. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. AmazonBusiness.com.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We have hazy and humid conditions for today. That wildfire smoke in Canada still overhead today, giving us a milky sky. Highs reach the mid-90s with a feels like in the upper 90s. Very slight chance of a shower popping up today. For your Friday, hazy once again. We'll see highs around 90. There may be a few showers and storms developing later in the day as well. For the Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I got a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Comer and Cross. What do? They do garage floors. They do concrete coatings. Perhaps you've had something done to your garage floor. Maybe another company came in. Maybe you try to do it yourself, and you look at it now, it looks like crap. I want you to close your eyes. Not if you're driving. But I want you to close your eyes and think about the most pristine, lovely garage floor that you've ever seen. Because Comer and Cross can do that for you. This is a premium product. When I say premium, it's never going to chip. It's never going to crack or show tire lift like epoxy or paint. Ever. How can they be so sure? Well, because they do it better than anybody else. They actually take the time to fix all the imperfections in your floor first so they don't just reappear, but they make their own chemicals. They're not buying chemicals that are cut with other things from China. They're making their own chemicals, and I'll give them a pass for this, but if you're going to make chemicals, you do it in the state of Michigan. So all the fumes and all the crap gets stuck up there.
Stay with them. They're like the Heisenberg of floor chemicals. We're talking like 99% pure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're really going to notice it.
They're going to fix everything on your floor. They're going to come in. They're going to do that. Then they're going to apply their special sauce. It's going to seep into the concrete. Then the certified, uniformed pros, never any subcontractors, will come in, get everything spick and span. And they will even, before they do all this, take all your stuff out of the garage. Assuming you don't have like a 9,000-pound gun safe, they're going to move it out of your garage. What excuse do you have? Now, if you say, well, I don't have any money, well, that's a good excuse. But if you have...
I'm broke. If you pay half of it, maybe I'll get it.
You know what? They told me I can do this when I wanted to.
Don't do it.
They said not to abuse it, but I haven't done it all this week or last week. Take 50% off your installation. You tell them that Walker told you that you could take 50% off your installation. Okay? Call them now. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR or comercross.com, COMER, cross.com.
Before I touch on something Buckeye related that I got to sort of like watch myself. While we're talking about like beautiful home stuff, Sarah and I were talking about this last night. We mentioned the J-Lo, Ben Affleck house that just finally sold. They were trying to sell it for years. They had to mark it down by like $19 million.
Well, it's just a piece of junk.
Piece of crap.
Just a piece of junk.
Piece of crap.
38,000 square foot of crap.
You're out there in the fire zone too. Like you buy that, it's going to burn to a crisp in a couple of years.
You're spending money on kindling.
Throwing it away. Yeah. I want you do as well with a piece of wood. So that sucker is 32,000 square feet.
I thought it was 38.
Okay. Did I short it 6,000 square feet? Like 3 wonderful homes, I guess. I shorted it. And I think it's 12 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms. And she was saying, like, well, why is there so many more bathrooms than bedrooms? And I was like, you're not going to have that many people there. I'm like, well, honey, there's 38,000 square feet.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it?
There's not just the 12 bedrooms. Then you think there's probably 60 other rooms or spaces or areas where you will entertain guests or hang out, basement spaces, movie theater
that actually
spaces.
Makes sense. If there's 12
bathrooms
bedrooms
all over the place.
Every single bedroom is going to have an ensuite.
So you could have 6
and
12. 12,
and then
for the bedrooms.
The primary bedroom probably has 2 en suites, his and hers. Because if I got that type of space...
Would they count it as 2, or would it just be the most massive bathroom that's kind of segmented up a little bit and it still counts as 1?
I don't want to share with my wife.
No, I'm saying
so
you
I want
probably
my
don't
own
have to share.
bathroom on the other end of the room. Because the master suites, primary suite.
Primary suite.
I'm sorry.
You racist bastard.
I'm sorry. It's probably it's not just one room, it's multiple rooms.
You probably go visit Mount Vernon and you just whistle Dixie, don't you? Bad with you. Oh, these were the quarters, weren't they? Come on.
I'm sorry. Was I the one that came in today and offended Matty Ice? No, that was you. You walked in today.
That is blasphemous.
And you offended Matty Ice.
Tell the story. Absolutely ridiculous what you're saying.
The story, you racist mofo.
This is what we got going on, everyone. So Fishy, his grand idea is to turn the lights off, and then we're not going to sweat to death. That's the solution. The HVAC is going down. There's the part has to come in. It's held up in the Strait of Hormuz.
Lights that we have.
We're not going to get the part.
That radiate
it's going to be 2 months
whatsoever.
before we get the part. So the AC is dwindling and dwindling, and if we shut the lights off, then we'll stay cool. I walk in here. It's pitch black. There's no race thing here. I can't see anybody or anything. I walk in. I'm heading down there. And his desk is right opposite of the refrigerator. And I stop at the kitchenette area, put something on the counter. I turn over and I'm like, oh my God. Like I jumped a little bit. I'm like, Maddie, sorry, buddy. I didn't see you there. It's so dark.
What did he say to you?
He said to me, couldn't see the black guy with the lights off. I said, hey, you said that, not me. And he then said, that's your one racist joke for the day. I said, what are you talking about? That's not something that I don't do that. That's not, I don't need a quota. Mine is 0. That's my quota. It's 0. And then I walked over towards where my desk was to prove that it's not a race thing. And good, clean Tyler Danberg, fresh from the Jersey Shore, he just says, hey, Tim, how you doing? I said, oh, dear God, about had a heart attack. He just jumped up out of nowhere. I didn't even see him there. Don't you try to flip it around.
I'm just saying. Actually, I think you said back to him, I don't need a quota, but you do.
Yeah, you do, Maddie. That you just made a black joke on yourself. How could you do that?
Also, Tyler Danberg, black.
Yeah, he is. Many people don't know that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but he is. But anyway, you want to have the bathroom nowhere near Kristen.
No,
you can't just.
I don't even want my room on the same floor.
It seems like. I don't know. You can make the bathroom so big.
No, I don't want that.
On
I
the
want
primary
a separate
suite.
No, it doesn't matter.
Separate knobs?
You're still gonna have smells that creep over.
You have your own wash closet. You have a wash closet now. You have a full door, heavy wooden door within the bathroom, so the toilet is off to a separate nook. You'll have that and then some.
No. I need my own separate bathroom. I don't want her in there.
But she
doesn't want me in her space.
If you had a house that was that big, how long would it take for you to actually lay eyes on every corner of that house? Like after you move in? I would gather there's some people that have homes that big, they've never seen every bit of that house.
I'm sure you walk around the house.
No, there's probably the sweet spots that you stay in. And some guest rooms, you never even hinge open the door to even take a look.
By the way, speaking of, I don't have time to get into this, so let's just do what you're excited about.
So Buckeye basketball had another practice today.
I'm going to divorce my wife. That's the story for later.
We'll do that.
Okay,
we'll
that's later. I'm open for business. Any eligible women out there of a certain age, you contact me because my wife and I are done.
I can't wait to hear more about that.
Okay, all right.
I'm not doing this. This is me not doing it. This is why I need you guys here to help me because I struggle with this every offseason. I'm not going to get overly excited about a Buckeye basketball roster that I think could be pretty good. And obviously, when I say that, we're not just talking about make the tournament. I mean, make the tournament. It's an expanded field. If you don't make the tournament every year from here on, we've got serious problems. We're talking about job problems. But, Mike, another practice went through. John Mobley.
I saw John Mobley hit 13 threes in a row.
At one point.
Yeah, at one point.
I bet you when he's in practice mode, he can make upwards of 50, 60, 70 3-pointers in a row. I bet you he can.
He's not Jay Burson. What are we talking about here?
The guy is taken over, and the command and his presence that everyone can see when he is dictating a practice. He told one guy, I think it was Vuk, one of the young guys that they just recruited, to get the F up on me. When he hit a step back three, it was that's not good enough. You need to defend better on me. Get your hand in my face. He's playing hardcore, tough-nosed defense. Amari Bynum, who I could tell after one practice before last season of just scoping that out, how good of a player he was going to be. You saw what he did as a freshman. He's taken that step. You got Pippen, who's a good two-way player. You got these other guards that they brought in. Anthony Thompson, our 5-star. Oh, Mike, dude can play. I mean, we're not breaking any news there. He better be able to play. He's a McDonald's All-American, but I'm going to be reserved.
I'm glad you're not getting too excited.
No. I'm
because you have a full erection right now as you say this.
I look like a Chalk Hill design.
Hey, my God. I'm trying not to get too excited now.
But you're going to go to the Final Four. No. These are the observations in the offseason. Help me keep it in perspective. They still have to go out and play the games, win the games, and earn their spot.
All right, you talked about Buckeyes with the open practice. Jake Diebler talked to the media today. We'll hear from him coming up later on in the show. But coming up next, around the Big Ten with our guy Adam Rittenberg, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit some traffic on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt after Cemetery Road. We've got an accident reported there. And there's a couple-minute delay on eastbound 670 from Neal Avenue to 71. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Your day deserves a bit of spice, and the new Hottest Fire Chicken Sandwich from Speedway is just $4.99. Can you handle the heat? Try it for yourself at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores only. Visit store for terms. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The buzz is real at Zoombezi Bay's award-winning conservation tower. 3 all-new water slides. 1 thrilling experience. Make your splash at ZombiziBay.com.
You know, not everybody needs a truck, Matty. True. That's why I love what McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion is doing with the 26 tracks LT Midnight. You can buy it for as low as $365 a month, or lease it for $219 a month. That's an easy number for anybody starting out. And if your kid needs a car, this is the deal they want. Terms and conditions apply for well-qualified buyers. McDaniel GM Superstore, just off Route 23 North on 95 in Marion. Or go browse it right now at McDanielGMSuperstore.com. McDaniel, when you want it done right. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Summer doesn't start until you've had UDF peach ice cream, made with hand-picked peaches at our dairy right here in Ohio. So have a peach sundae, a peach shake, a peachy cobbler ice cream quake, and start your summer now, only at United Dairy Farmers.
Thank you for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make room for possibilities.
We've loaded the moving van and we're leaving a ton of stuff at our old address. Can you make it disappear?
All you have to do is point.
Can you come right now?
We're on our way.
We make space for hope.
We make space for dreams.
We make space for what matters.
We are 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Let us make room for your possibilities.
We can make your house happier.
And your future brighter.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Our guy Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Adam, good to talk to you, my friend.
Hey, good to be with you guys.
You were at the ACC Media Days. Where are they doing that? Is that in Charlotte?
It is. Here in beautiful Charlotte. Just ducked out of an interview with James Franklin to talk to you guys.
There we go.
Lucky me.
Well, lucky you that you talked to James Franklin, or that you get to talk to us.
Indeed. It just doesn't get any better than that.
That's just a yeah.
Of course. All right, so let's start with James Franklin. I mean, he has said before that he learned his lesson. He's going to be a different type of coach than he was at Penn State. So what do you think that looks like in year one for James Franklin at Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I think that's still a really good question, even though, James said today, we won the offseason. There's been renewed excitement around the program. They recruited really well. They did well in the portal. They're spending a lot more money and at least pledging to spend the type of money that he needs to compete for a championship. But, until he gets into that situation, big game with a team that's capable of winning and comes out with a different outcome, I think a lot of those same questions are going to linger. Yes, you're not at the the A-list program anymore, but they are trying to do things to elevate and give you what you need. Ultimately, you've got to go and get it done. I mean, you can certainly relitigate his tenure in State College, but they did increase resources, and they felt they had a team that was capable, especially after getting to the college football playoff semifinal the year before. And that obviously didn't go their way last year. So I think it's still very much, jury's out, and you will see with the first time that he's in one of those big games in Blacksburg, can we see some different results?
I mean, we can remember how that Virginia Tech non-conference matchup, the 2 years where obviously they come to Ohio State and have a huge win. And it was the part of the storyline of the Buckeyes winning the national championship to have the rebound and then not lose again. And then the return trip the next year had a lot of buzz, and Braxton Miller had some famous plays. But I remember, we were pretty excited, and Buckeye fans were excited to go down there and experience the stadium. That program under Frank Beamer was becoming a big deal, and a definite perennial top 20 team, and it seemed like they were in the ACC championship for years. What do you think their peak could be? If Franklin really gets that thing humming and gets it figured out?
Well, they definitely care, and you saw that in that opener in 2015. That's an electric place, and it's not like they have to get people into football around that area, but it's also been a kind of neglected program from a resource standpoint. I looked it up, guys. Since 2018. They're 97th nationally in win percentage. I mean, that's way down there with Maryland and Florida Atlantic and programs like that. So they've fallen, one 10-win season since 2011, which was sort of the end of Frank's, dominant run from 95 to 2011. I think it was 7 conference titles in 2 different leagues, appearance in the national championship game. And then since then, they've had a couple of bowl teams, and that's pretty much all that's happened. So there's going to be a ways to go. Now, the exciting thing for them is in this day and age, as we saw with Indiana, you can rise up quickly. And in this conference, other than Miami, I don't think there's a program that anyone looks at as a world beater right now. So you can move up to 2 or 3 or wherever fairly quickly with the right type of coaching and investment. So I think that's the exciting thing, especially for a program that has tradition. I mean, Indiana had none, and look at where they got to. Virginia Tech has a lot,
right?
As you mentioned, and some that people remember. I mean, one of their administrators just told me a lot of people that are coming into wealth right now in their 40s and 50s still remember that heyday. So that should be able to help them as they fundraise.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg here on The Fan. You brought up Miami. Obviously, they were playing for a national championship last year. We know who they beat, and we were one of those teams. But do they have the talent to try and make a run again this year and run it back?
They feel they do, and they did lose a lot of really good players, as we know. First-round picks on both sides of the ball, impossible to replace the type of tandem like Ruben Bain and Akeem Messidor. But they're excited about Damon Wilson, who transferred in from Missouri as an edge player. They might have upgraded at quarterback, guys. I mean, there's that chance with Darian Mensah coming in from Duke. Led this conference in both passing yards and passing touchdowns. He replaces Carson Beck, so that's a very intriguing thing. And brought a receiver with him from Duke to pair with Malachi Toney, so he'll be throwing in some really good players. So I think they anything less than a playoff return would be disappointing, and they certainly believe that they can advance even further.
Adam, as if we don't have enough to think about as college football fans, I'm reading some of this stuff about the schedules in the ACC this year. So because they're shifting to a 9-game conference now, they have previously scheduled non-conference games, which they'll allow some teams to play. So 12 teams play 9 ACC games. 5 will play 8. My goodness. And then going forward, you'll have one team will only play 8 because they have an odd number of teams. Like, why? Can they get an 18th team? Is that something that they're looking to do? I would imagine a lot of discussion about the future is happening for the ACC, thinking about where we stand as a conference, too.
Right. I mean, obviously they were, in a bit of trouble a few years ago with the lawsuits by Clemson and Florida State. There's certainly a league that, maybe looked at to get poached. I don't necessarily know if they're itching to add another member, but it is odd from a schedule standpoint, right? That you said, you're going to have these, bunch of teams playing fewer games. And that went into the new ACC tiebreaker, which was, certainly discussed last year. Why isn't Miami in the championship game? They hope that the new tiebreaker procedures will allow, what's clearly one of the best 2 teams in the league to make it in. But part of that is not taking into consideration the 8 or 9. Like, it's not your fault if you're playing 8 or 9, so you shouldn't get credit or blamed for that amount of games. And then certainly going forward, you only have one team in that position. And really, the ACC, to its credit, is challenging itself quite a lot out of conference. They obviously have the agreement with Notre Dame, Miami going there, SMU going to Notre Dame Stadium as well. You look at Clemson opening the season at LSU. You're talking with Jeff Brom in Louisville today. They opened the season against Trinidad Chambliss and Ole Miss in Nashville, a really good Week 1 game. So I don't think schedule strength is the issue with the ACC. They ultimately need more teams at the top to now push Miami and to populate the playoff.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. Well, the segment is called Around the Big Ten. Let's ask a Big Ten question before we get out of here. So, Michigan, they have the investigation with Ward Manuel. And look, you look at his resume, and it's every AD's dream. You win a national championship in football. You win a national championship in men's basketball. You would think everything's hunky-dory. But now there are questions. What did he know? What did he try and keep from other people? Do you think Ward Manuel survives in Ann Arbor?
It's hard to envision him surviving a whole lot longer. Sometimes these negotiated exits take time, and that could still be the outcome. Although he, came out publicly saying he still very much wants to do this job, and it's his school, and they've obviously had great on-field and on-court success. There just have been a lot of scandals, and what do you ultimately hold him accountable for? A lot of things with staff members, right? These are not player athlete-driven issues. These are coaches. These are staff members and all sorts of conduct, from the most serious, in my view, which is the Matt Weiss situation, to things that do happen at other places. I mean, as bad as the Sharon Moore deal was, affairs do happen in the workplace that go wrong, DUIs, those types of things. But in totality, it's certainly, if I'm a regent or if I'm someone around Michigan, it would be something that would concern me about the leadership of the department.
Adam, we appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, fellas.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. All right, coming up next, there is a Buckeye football recruit, that is plummeting in the ratings, but we're going to tell you how it doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you how my wife and I have decided after almost 20 years of marriage.
It's done, huh?
That we're finished.
Yesterday?
Yesterday. Something happened yesterday.
Oh, God.
That just made me say, I can't be married to this woman anymore. And in fairness to her, I'm sure she says that about me every single day. Yeah. She just keeps it all bottled up inside.
We just patched things up yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my marriage is in shambles.
So one is saved and one
there you
is
go.
dead.
Well, saved for now. I mean, you go home later. So I'm going to tell you.
I can't believe I'm married to this man.
I'm going to tell you why my wife and I are headed to Splitsville, and I'll be taking your applications for the second Mrs. Common Man.
Don't hold your breath.
Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt, going from Westerville to 71. And there's some slowdown due to a crash that's blocking the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street. Traffic is moving slow there from 5th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. With John Deere construction equipment rentals from Murphy Tractor, nothing stands between you and a job well done. Need smart-grade TopCon Trimble or attachments? Their rental fleet is always work-ready. Learn more at murphytractor.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for detail.
Hey, Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are zero commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer, and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com.
Price guarantee on talk, tax, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
This is Gordon Miller for Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we used the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Common Man and Timmy are putting together a hangout at the radio station for a small amount of listeners. Pizza will be involved. Ping pong, too. Lots of inappropriate conversation. And don't forget, pin the tail on Teddy. Tell Man and Timmy why you're the perfect guest by emailing goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
Presented by Billiards Plus and sponsored by Paisano Peppers.
The event takes place Thursday, July 30th, and all email submissions must be in by July 27th. Enter today.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Common Man is one soiled bed sheet away from being Jeff Remmer's legal guardian. This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, I love to scroll the Instagram, and they feed me these ads, and sometimes a big-breasted woman will pop up and tell me that she has the cure for ED, erectile dysfunction, and I'll laugh and laugh because that crap doesn't work. What you need to do is go see the people who deal with this all day, every day, and that's Tri-State Men's Health. There is not a day that goes by that they're not looking at a soft pee-pee.
No, they're actually like numb to looking at them.
Of course they are. It's their job.
They think nothing of it. They see it, and they're just thinking, how can I help this?
That's right.
And then they go to work.
They dream about it. They dream about your soft pee-pee and how they can make it rock hard.
Every single like nook and cranny of it.
I want you to get in touch with them. Tri-State Men's Health. Your initial visit, just $99, includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And does Instagram offer this? If that test dose doesn't work right in the office, right there, wood time, your visit is free. They have an expert staff. And if you're like a lot of men, you could be having hibbity-dibbity time the day after your appointment. There's not a lot of downtime, kids. Call them today, 1-800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
All right, so let me get this stupidity out of the way. Then I want to hear what's going on with you on the home front. So, you know, recruiting ratings, they can be finicky, right? Nobody really knows for certain how you wind up with the number that you get. I mean, if you just look like a transcendent star and there's just no bones about it, you'll likely be number one overall player. You'll get the high 5-star status, and you won't really drop off that. We're talking about, you know, think back to Bosa's and, you know, Chase Young, those types of players. You see them, you can look at them, you put on their tape, you see the stats that they put up. Everybody knows it.
And
you
then
see
you
everybody
look at the
that's
schools
sniffing around. You look
that
at
are recruiting
look
them.
at the schools that are throwing out the offers, and everybody just seems, the scouts collectively just come to an understanding, yeah, that's what a 5-star looks like, smells like, passes all the tests, the eye test, what have you. Well, Jameer Brown, 5'11", 192 wide receiver prospect for the Buckeyes, and he's a local product. He's from Sunbury. He's a Big Walnut kid, and he is fantastic. Everybody that has seen him play knows it. Everyone that has scouted him knows it. The the kind of route running capabilities and hands and speed that this guy has, he is going to be an electric player. Track and field guy. He's like a 6-time state champion sprinter that goes with it. So you're getting a perfect combo of athlete and football player with Jameer Brown. And all of a sudden, not in all of them, because I'm looking at his 24/7 sports rankings right now. He's still a 5-star. He's got like a 98 rating. He's hovering right around top 30 overall in the country, just outside of the top 5 wide receivers overall. Actually, in the composite, he does rank 4th. Why did rivals just decide to drop him? Why did they just move him right out of their 5-star kids? And he's the 13th best wide receiver in the country right now. Why? I couldn't tell you.
Why?
I don't know. It's dumb. They're dumb. And none of this matters as far as what he's going to wind up doing at Ohio State. So sometimes you've got to, I know we talked about this with the quarterback prospect, right? And he still is deciding what he's going to do, sniffing around with UCLA a little bit.
What was his name?
Why is the name escaping me right now? I don't have it in front of my face. But this is dumb. He's an incredible player. Know a lot about this kid. I know they're playing Bradley in week 1. I think he's got to sit that one out for the transfer rules. And that's good. That's good for the Bradley Jags if they're going to try to get a win in week 1. But I'm definitely excited to see Brown show up on campus.
All right, let me tell you why I'm officially done.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yesterday, here's the type of person that I am. I will, throughout the year, buy Christmas gifts for people. I don't wait until holiday time. If I see something...
I do that as well.
If I see something that I think someone will enjoy, I don't just, try and remember, because most of the time I'll forget. And I
get it and stash it away.
Yeah, I buy it and then I put it in a closet.
Perfect.
It's ready.
Yeah.
It's ready for the next event, and usually that's Christmas time.
Will you even wrap it?
No, I won't do that.
Okay.
No, I will not wrap, but I'll just get everything all ready to go. I got a little shelf in the closet. I keep it there. So I saw some stuff that I thought like my brother-in-law would enjoy. And I have this thing with my brother-in-law where, look, we're grown men with families. I hate practical gifts because I can buy myself anything practical. Okay?
Yeah.
New shirt, socks. I can buy that stuff. I like to get gifts that I would never buy myself. And so what I do for my brother-in-law is I buy him weapons. Now you say, oh, is he a big hunter? Nope. Like I'm talking samurai swords, stiletto knives, ninja stars.
Who are you, Joe Burrow?
Stuff like that.
Shopping for the offensive line?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a set of katana blades?
That's right. Okay. I get him stuff that he would never get himself, and he appreciates it. He likes it. We have fun with it. It's like, well, what is he going to get me this? Some sort of medieval
do you sword fight?
I did get him a dagger. He has a sword.
Wow.
Right? So I was online.
2 swords. You can't go sword versus dagger. That's not fair.
And I said, well, we're going to stick with the weapons, but from a historical standpoint, this is pretty cool. They were selling 12,000-year-old Neolithic period arrowheads. Okay? So it's an arrowhead that's 12,000 years old. Technically, it falls in the weapon category.
Yeah.
But I bought it. Came to the house yesterday, and I said to Samantha, my daughter, I said, do you want to hold something that's 12,000 years old? And she takes the arrowhead, and she's looking at it, and she's fascinated, like, this is 12,000 years old.
So what site did you get this from, the offering where we know
I forget.
It's verified that's actually old?
The site has, reviews, and it's all verified, and all of that.
Is this a Turkish arrowhead? Like we're talking about the Göbekli Tepe this week, or where?
Can I finish
this
the
thing
damn
from?
story? I don't know where it's from. I have literature on it. I can bring in the literature tomorrow and just read it for you on the air if you want to. Can I finish the story?
No.
So my daughter is looking at this. She's enthralled with it. And we're talking about, can you imagine all the things you don't have to imagine. We know all the things that happened between when this thing was made until now. And how we are sitting in our kitchen in 2026, and we're holding something that's 12,000 years old.
Just sort of imagine the weight of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Imagine
just,
the weight of that.
just a little think about
And then
this,
I said to my wife, I said, do you want to hold something that's 12,000 years old? No. Well, why don't you just hold it? I mean, it's a piece of history. It's right here. You're not interested in that at all. No, not really. You won't even hold the arrowhead? Well, if it means so much to you, I guess I'll hold it. It's 12,000 years old. You can have it in your hand.
I don't care for that.
I don't care for it either. I don't care for that either. And it dawned on me.
I don't like it.
I don't know who I'm married to.
I think that's rude. I think that's crass.
Right, exactly.
Here you are sharing a moment with your daughter. The three of you are there, and you're just trying to show her and give her a sense of appreciation for an artifact that has stood the test of time.
I didn't say, hey, honey, you want to get on a plane and go to Egypt right now?
And stare at the Sphinx?
Right. Then it's like, but it's too much trouble.
Hold this.
Hold it. Put it in your hands.
Touch Golden Boy. It's right here.
You can hold a piece of history. It's 12,000 years old. When are you ever going to get an opportunity to do something like that? Well, sorry. So am I keeping you from your Dallas Cowboy American Sweetheart show that you're watching? Yeah, that's really good stuff that you're watching there.
Right. We're sitting here watching hot trash in video form.
Yeah, I can't take that anymore. So we're done. Splitsville. All right, we'll hear from Jake Diebler.
Good luck.
Coming up next. We'll hear from Jake Diebler. And we'll do a little Too Hot Thursday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit about a 30-minute delay on southbound US 23 at Flint Road due to a crash blocking 2 right lanes. We got emergency crews on scene adding to the holdup. And there's slower traffic on westbound 670 from 71 to 3rd Street. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Scotty Vegas here, and I want to tell you about the best bet you can make this summer. It's getting a new vehicle from Krieger Ford. I'm absolutely in love with my new Bronco. The process was fast, fun, and no pressure. Krieger Ford on Morse Road. Best bet you can make. KriegerFord.com.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mappo's Plumbing. Sure, we do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of...
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. Midwest Logistics Systems is now offering company-sponsored CDL training to help you start your new career. Through this program, MLS will pay for your tuition at a partnered truck driving school and guarantee you a job after graduation. As an MLS driver, you'll get home every day, earn predictable pay, and haul no-touch freight. Don't wait. Explore jobs near you and apply today at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com. That's MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
The rings, the moment, the forever. Make it unforgettable. Join us July 24th and 25th for Diamond Seller's Wedding Weekend. Enjoy preferred bridal pricing on wedding bands and engagement rings now up to 30% off. Visit Diamond Seller on Selma Road or at Easton Town Center.
If you dread dealing with your insurance company more than you dread yard work, in 90-degree weather.
Wow, it is a scorcher out there today.
With a swarm of hungry mosquitoes buzzing around. Then you might have Insuranoia. And if you have Insuranoia, then you should get NJM. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
The Honda Summer Event is on at Lindsay Honda. Get red-hot deals on every new Honda. Save on a new 2026 Honda Civic CVT with 0% for 48 months or 0% for up to 48 months on all new 2026 Honda models, including the 2026 HR-V LX. Get ready for summer adventure in your new Honda. Enjoy the Lindsay Honda difference.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference.
Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
No! USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Relax, Mike.
See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye. It'll be 2-2 by stoppage time. It's never wrong.
With early payout from Bet365, I got paid the second they went up 2 goals. So to me, it's now the safest lead.
Early payout from Bet365, huh? Now my right eye is twitching, Dan.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
At Babs R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement. As the Midwest's fastest growing 5-star bathroom remodeler, we're more than just transformations. We're a community driven by a mission to bring your dreams to life. Our installation team, part of the Babs R Us community, isn't just skilled. They're dedicated to respecting your home. Each day, they bring craftsmanship and hustle, turning your dream space, no matter the size, into reality. Together, we embrace a culture that values diversity, collaboration, and giving back. From supporting local projects to fostering a workplace where every voice is valued, Babs R Us is more than a company. It's a community of experts. We're also expanding locations to create more possibilities for homeowners across the Midwest. Wherever you are, you'll find us ready to turn your dreams into something you can see, feel, and enjoy every day. Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BAB to schedule your free estimate or go to babsrus.com. Babs R Us, where dreams soak in.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit ramosroofingohio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
AR here for Orthopedic One, Ohio's largest physician-owned orthopedic practice. They cover every specialty and they care for patients of all ages. Several locations throughout Central Ohio. Start with the specialists. Start at orthopedic1.com.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. The Blue Jackets' full 84-game schedule released today. The October 1st home opener with Buffalo that was announced yesterday will be the Jackets' season opener. They'll play 7 of their first 9 at home. They'll be at home on Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, with the Detroit Red Wings and host Washington on New Year's Eve. The Cincinnati Reds and All-Star pitcher Chase Burns today agreed to a 7-year, $105 million contract extension that runs Burns through 2033. Opening round of the British Open at Royal Birkdale. Jackson Suber, the leader, at 5 under 65, a stroke better than Daniel Brown and Sungjae M. Bryson DeChambeau and Cameron Young amongst the Group 2 off the lead, defending champ Scotty Scheffler and Colin Morikawa in a group that are 3 back. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union. Take a vacation from high interest rates with special rates on balance transfers at bmifcu.org/visa. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Number 1 pizza expert. 4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I've been told one day only. They're advertising this is one day only. They're going to take your phone calls tomorrow morning.
Maybe I pick up the cell phone.
Well, they're not going to take your call.
I'll disguise my voice.
Well, how would you describe it?
Hello, it's me, Getty Player. I'd love to talk some golf with you fine gentlemen.
They're taking your calls tomorrow morning. Bishop and Friends, 9 a.m. to noon. Paul Feinbaum, Pied Piper of the Hillbillies, ESPN college football analyst. He'll be on at 10:30. They're doing the 20 most interesting programs, Alabama, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And on this show tomorrow, it's Go to Jail Friday, it's Beverage Cart Friday, it's the Air Conditioner's Broken Friday, and it's Nobody's Working Friday. So it's all that.
I keep waiting. Like we've been hearing for weeks about this AC, and I'm just waiting to come in here where it's actually 95 degrees or it's hotter than it is.
Get ready.
Stores are any hotter than they are?
Tomorrow.
You think?
Yep. We're going to strip down.
I might
drink
have to
some Zima.
I might have to go tank top if that's going to happen. Like we've been here before where it's been like upper 70s and that's miserable.
I draw
Could you
the
imagine
line
if it's broke?
seeing armpit in the workplace.
I don't have any hair though.
I don't care.
I have my glands burned right out of me.
I don't care. That makes it even creepier.
It does?
The fact that you're just hairless?
I would think you would appreciate some manscaping. I think the armpit hair is pretty unsightly. Even if I had hair, I wouldn't go like
I didn't say
smooth
act
seal
like Rapunzel
skin
and braid it.
Well, no, I'm just
saying trimming is all right.
Right, yeah, but I'm saying I would go with sort of like a clipper and kind of shave it down to like a one guard.
No, I do that.
Thin. Like there's a little hair there, but it's not unsightly. It's not out of control.
But what's odd about you is that you're hairless on the top half of your body. But then you go below the equator and you're like a wolf man, like your legs. Now, I don't know what's going on in the genital area, and I hope I never find out. But your legs.
Why would you find out?
You can show it to me.
Would that be something that you would? No, you just said,
no.
I hope I never find out.
But maybe
and then
I
you
just walk in one day
showing
and
you.
I said, dear God. No,
What's
but you're
wrong
like
with the
Wolfman
leg hair?
Jack down there.
What's wrong with the leg hair?
It's just very hairy for a guy that's not very hairy up top. Your chest has no hair on it. Your pits have no hair. You can't grow facial hair.
But I'm a man, and a man has leg hair. We all have hair. Like, look at the hair on your forearms.
We all have nipples.
I don't know. Can you milk me, Greg? I don't know if the forearm hair for you is, I guess I am a little bit. I am a little hairier. My leg to your
very
arm.
hairy.
My leg to your arm. But I'm not seeing your legs. I haven't really ever gotten to see your legs because you don't ever wear shorts. Probably because they're obscenely hairy.
No, they're not. See?
No. Mine's just a little bit like.
No, you can't.
It's I have like wavy leg hair. I style it a little bit.
Teddy?
I don't feel bad about it
today.
I am.
You only wear shorts a couple times a year.
Well, we were told that, the air conditioning is struggling here and that there could be issues. So I
dressed for the occasion
in case we came in here and we're sweating to death.
Yeah, you speaking about things that we don't like. I don't like that. That's throws me off.
What,
I
the
didn't
air
say
conditioning?
no. You being shorted. I didn't say anything to you about it, but it's weird. I can't take something that I've never seen before in
I've worn shorts in here before.
Plus years of working with him.
It's very rare, but he will do it.
Yeah.
It's
I usually
not
do
something.
it in like July, August when it's like 100 degrees and like the air conditioner decides not to work.
It's the same. Like I should enjoy this, but it'd be the same thing as if Ryan Baker wore pants. I'm just not used to him wearing pants. It just throws off the equilibrium.
The opposite.
It's Oppo Taco
of me,
of you, Panama Ted.
Yeah. All right, Jake Diebler. We had open Buckeye practice this morning. Jake Diebler was asked if he feels the hype surrounding this team.
I'm excited about, and I think really Buckeye Nation is excited about this team. Certainly those two guys play a role, but when you bring back, an all-conference guard and John Mobley, and you bring back an Amari Bynum who's going from freshman to sophomore year, and we saw the last 10 games of the season what he was able to do. Guys like that who work really hard, are great young men, mature, they make jumps. We went after, this was our best probably portal season, as well. So there's a lot to be excited about. Those two guys certainly play a role in that. I think it speaks more about what recruits and what people think about our program and where it's headed, about our development, because those guys wouldn't be here if they didn't believe at a high level in where we're going as a team and how we can help them achieve their dreams as well.
You want to jump in a little earlier next time?
I wasn't even close.
No, you weren't even close.
Yeah, it was about like 9 seconds.
There was another 11 seconds left to go.
9 seconds left. I didn't get a cue. I didn't get a 3-2-1 or a point.
It's just when the audio stops.
Then maybe you can talk.
That's when you can start talking.
Yeah, if you don't have the counter in front of your face right there, that's how you do it. Acting like a freshman right there. The All Big Ten preseason first team. This is from John Rothstein.
Okay.
And he's got John Mobley on this team next to Price Sanford and one of the itches from Illinois. That's David Merkovich. And you got Elliott Cadeau and Jeremy Fears. Those are the 5 guys. So Fears from Michigan State, Cadeau, Michigan, Mobley, Sanford, and David Mirkovich. That is who Rothstein sees as the all Big Ten first team.
John Mobley was hitting some shots in practice today at one point, 13 in a row. You want to hear from John Mobley? You want to hear from L.J. Smith? We have time for one more cut. L.J. Smith reclassified to this year.
That's the second 5-star recruit.
Correct.
So you got Thompson and L.J. Smith in this class. But let's hear Mobley's the engine. Let's hear from John Mobley.
All right, John Mobley.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
I should have known better because I was in the system, and John Mobley, if he talked, we didn't get the audio.
He didn't talk.
Yeah. Anthony Thompson did. Justin Pippen did.
I don't care about that.
And
I care about Walker telling a little kid that he's got AIDS.
Somehow I let my guard down, and I let you. You thought you got me yesterday. You thought that was such a good
Teddy
setup.
Yesterday. Did I get you today, Teddy?
You got me yesterday, but today I was sitting here like, he's going to play it. He's going to play it.
He didn't get me yesterday. He got me. I was too thick.
So you're
my head's in the clouds thinking about Buckeye basketball things.
Yeah, you got me yesterday, Timmy today, so you're still doing all right.
Let's do too hot with Teddy. Teddy plays audio for us. He dazzles us. It's my favorite thing because I just shut up and listen.
And I got a little surprise on where we are going to start. Was that too hot?
English?
Huh? I got a little surprise on where we're going to start the audio this week.
T-Bone and Titus?
I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
Sorry.
Surprise.
Bob Miguel?
I got a
start today. Little stroke.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for a 15-minute delay due to a vehicle fire that's on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt before Georgesville Road. And we've got a small delay on southbound 315 from 670 to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Put in Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. This is your ferry captain speaking. We've departed to Put in Bay. Visit museums, caves, and nature trails. Try golf, fishing, or fly in a biplane. Finally, sit down for great food, beer, and wine. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey there, Bo Bishop here. Tired of the same old routine? It's time to escape with an RV from RCD RV. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, they've got them all. Shop hundreds of RVs in stock today. 3 locations in Central Ohio to serve you or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
At Bank of America, we support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge. What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Attention Columbus, there's a new player coming to town. Vermeer Heartland is opening a brand new location August 3rd, bringing the Vermeer equipment you trust closer to home. That means easier access to genuine Vermeer parts, expert service, and a local team ready to help keep your equipment in the game and your projects moving. We're excited to join the Columbus community and look forward to serving you. Get the latest updates and location information at VermeerHL.com. That's VermeerHL.com. Game on!
It doesn't have to be the holidays for you to donate to a Salvation Army Red Kettle. Now through August 1st, you can give a little, change a lot. The Salvation Army is partnering with Atlas Butler and Jets Pizza to support local families at participating Kroger and Walmart stores. SalvationArmyCentralOhio.org for locations.
The Diamonds Direct anniversary sale is right around the corner. 30 years of being there for the big moments and the small ones that deserve a little sparkle too. This Friday, Diamonds Direct is celebrating the way we know best, with you. Our anniversary sale starts July 17th with up to 30% off select styles, 15% off virtually everything else in the showroom through July 26th. Big celebrations call for big savings. Visit diamondsdirect.com for details and appointments.
One bite in, you'll be saying, that's hot as fire. Speedway's new Hottest Fire Chicken Sandwich turns up the temp. Eat the heat for $4.99 only at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores. Exclude Speedy Cafe. See app for full terms.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place. Here with a happy customer.
Wilson's trying very hard.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Margaret.
Wilson, is this your mom?
Yes.
Mom.
Wilson, your mom should like your windows.
Oh, I wouldn't know. We actually have Pella windows.
Mom!
They've really lowered our energy bills.
I'm going to go wait in the car.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
As speech pathologists, it's our privilege to help students develop their communication skills. However, the increased caseloads and responsibilities began to negatively impact the student's experience. With the help of my association, I was able to communicate these concerns to our district leaders, which directly led to the hiring of more speech pathologists to serve our kids. Now they're benefiting from smaller group sizes and are able to reach their goals quicker. My name is Morgan Gomez, and I'm a proud member of the Springboro Education Association because strong unions make strong public schools for our students.
Hey, I'm Ruben. My band and I have a new song we're getting ready to record this weekend. I'm also a tow truck driver. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I get to go home at the end of the day and see my bandmates.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your family, your phone, and your furry friends with life, electronic device, and pet health insurance from Progressive Insurance.
Buckeye football fall camp is coming. Will Julian Sayin take his game to the next level? Will Matt Patricia's defense dominate again? Join us live for training camp fun starting Thursday, August 6th. Your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Wildfire smoke will be on the increase overnight tonight into Friday morning across central Ohio. Overnight, low temperatures around 72. On Friday, dry, sunny, and smoky early. Still hot in the low 90s, and then a 30% chance of shower storms in the afternoon. On Saturday, less smoke, but the chance of rain and storms goes up to 60% in the afternoon, and highs finally back into the 80s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Oh, hi. Hi. We interrupt office ping pong to bring you an immature radio show. Oh, God. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. And by God, I hope the cooling is working for you today, right now. It's time for a little Too Hot.
Too Hot. Sponsored by Ohio Health. Rising to the occasion in the moments that truly matter. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/it's time.
Every single Thursday, Teddy, the fine producer of this program, dazzles us with audio that we haven't heard before. So where are we starting today, Teddy?
All right, this week I thought I was going to change it up a little bit, but I've decided to go with T-Bone time.
You're just a big tease, aren't you? Just a big tease.
I hope that's not the surprise that you were referring to, and that's the end of the thing. That's it.
Yeah, there's a big surprise. Yeah, there's a big surprise.
There is still a big surprise.
Well, the surprise is that right off the bat on today's show with T-Bone and Tyvis, I mean, they got right to it, and Tyvis was telling us how he felt real good today, and he'll explain why.
Tyvis, how you been, bud?
I am peachy. Splendid. This is the best that I've felt in quite some time, you know?
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
I'm doing well this morning. A lot of energy.
What, is there anything that may have changed for you in the last 24 hours since I saw you?
Having sex. You know, it's always good to when you're in love with someone and, and y'all share that same love. Yeah. And you had that passion. Like, it's always good. It makes the day better. I encourage people to do more of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good advice.
More people that's in love.
Yeah.
Don't be just out here just willy-nilly.
No, it's not.
In love. When you're in love, do it.
I don't know what to say.
Hi, Tyvis Powell here for sex.
Do you know what what type of music he was listening to when that happened?
What type?
Yeah, you know what he was listening to?
And how you doing, little partner? Fine. And this little visitor now. Dawioli is how you say it in Cherokee. Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned. Waka told me I have AIDS. Waka told me I have AIDS. Waka told me I have AIDS.
By the way, on tomorrow's show for Music Appreciation Friday, a whole new crop of Walker Told Me I Have AIDS songs. But much like the World Cup and its global flair, all the songs tomorrow will be global.
Nice.
Ethnic music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. By the way, I'm happy for Tyvis. It's
I'm happy for Tyvis that he
nice
gets to have sex with his own wife. Congratulations.
Well, with the way things go, when you're married a long time, it's pretty good. Pretty good for Tyvis that he got to do that.
Did she even wake up?
It sounds like it was pretty good.
I'm just saying, he gets up early in the morning.
It's not you or me. He sounded like it was pretty passionate and it was energetic. Did you hear the sound of his voice?
We didn't hear from her.
That's true.
What happened? I don't know. Want to hold this 12,000-year-old arrowhead? Nope. Well, there's our foreplay. Teddy, what else you got?
All right, let's go to Bishop and Friends. And, of course, they still have Dom on the air with them every Tuesday. A little, Taberry Tuesdays, I guess is what it is, right? So they were talking about Dom. Apparently, he had a bike accident. Did you guys hear about this?
No, I did not hear about this.
I don't know.
I just saw Dom the other day.
He had a bike accident, and he's chatting about it. And I got this split up into two parts. So we'll listen to the first part and let you guys react to what he has to say. He'll explain what happened.
So I get a text that there has been an e-bike accident.
Yeah, you heard about it, huh?
What the hell is going on? I warned you about this. We talked about this stuff when we were doing the Bridge Park thing. What happened?
Well, it was a simple accident. I'm not 16 anymore, and it took me a minute to figure that out. So I was going for a ride. I told the boys I was going for a ride with Coach Tony Bazzuti up the street. He called me up, and this is the way it went. He says, come on, me, you, and the wife, we're going for a ride on the bikes. Terry didn't want to go, and we're going to go see the 4th of July, the fireworks. I said, okay, great. I said, I'll ride down. He's just like 6 houses down. I go down, and I was just doing little circles in the middle of the street, and I lost my balance. It's like, when you were a kid, you could almost just ride it, without even moving. And I was just going real slow. Yeah. Well, I realized at 67 now that I shouldn't be doing that.
I just love the friends that he has.
So Tony Bazzuti said, let's go to fireworks.
I was riding with Timmy Panini, and then Mikey Risotto came by, too, and we hopped on the e-bikes. We went out to the Bridge Park.
I picture him in a cul-de-sac, just going around in a circle.
That's what I'm picturing, too.
And other people just come out.
Doing circles.
Say, is that Dom just riding his bike in the cul-de-sac? Look, he just fell.
Can Dom come out to play?
Are you okay, Dommy? Do you need a Band-Aid?
So, what did he do? Like, scrape up his knee real bad?
Apparently the second part.
Yeah, this will explain all that. Here we go.
And so I led over the bike, and my knee went down, and then my chest went into the pavement. I hit the pavement so hard I got a dent because I hit a rock, and then I hit my face. It's clearing up. I had a smashed chin, and then thank God I had my helmet. Wear your helmets because it was that quick. And I wasn't going a mile, maybe an hour. I mean, I was just barely moving. I was just like doing little circles, and man, I went down, and I laid there. there and I lost my breath. I don't know if I knocked myself out or not, but I went to the ER and everything.
Good Lord, Donnie.
I was beat up, but I missed the fireworks, and I realized now I'm not 16.
Well, you also, it's an age thing. You got to keep that in mind, right? If you're up there in years, just to be a little bit more cautious, be a little bit more
what do you
aware.
think? Just like 67-year-old people just fly off their bikes all the time? No, that's a stupid Dom thing.
It's you didn't let me finish.
He's an idiot.
There's also something where it doesn't matter how old you are. Take my wife, for example. If you have no athleticism or no hand-eye coordination, you shouldn't be doing some things. We were on the Lime scooters. Go back to the Baltimore story. We're getting ready to finish our trip. We're just curbing the scooters. We're not like racing through traffic at 25 miles an hour and she gets flung from the bike like a piece of trash. We were just ready to park. And if it were me,
Just call your
I
wife
would
a
have
piece of trash?
I mean, no,
What
like
it sounded like to me, right? Teddy, you call his wife a piece of trash.
No, like,
That's what he said,
Like
yeah.
I said, like the way a piece of trash just gets ejected from something.
Yeah, you compared her to trash.
Yeah, you throw away trash. Trash doesn't just eject itself. You throw it away. You physically take it, throw it out the window. You'd like to throw your wife out the window like a piece of trash, is what I heard.
Okay, well, the moral of the story.
I'm going to go tell Timmy Buttafuoco up the street.
Don't tell Joey. Don't tell Joey I said that. If I would have been on that same scooter, I would have just hopped right off. It would have just been like I would have just skipped off, would have thrown my hands up. I would have skated right to the curb. I would have been fine. But her, with her knee, she didn't get off the right way. It clipped the curb and tore every single ligament in the knee. And then I had to stand there holding it in place until the ambulance arrived.
So then after about 25 minutes, I finally woke myself up from the coma, and there was a raccoon licking my toe. So I went over to Joey Buttafuoco's house, and I said, hey, there's a raccoon licking my toe, and I just fell down. You want to go look for Bigfoot in the woods?
He's got a cardboard cutout of the Bigfoot now. He's all in on the Bigfoot
He's an idiot.
madness.
All right, Teddy, what else you got?
All right, this is from Rothman and Ice, and this is the guys along with Cole, and they were talking about, like if you're at the movies, it's a long movie, you may have to go to the restroom, during the movie, and then when you're in the bathroom, do you use your phone when you're in the bathroom? And so we have some tales about all of this, so here, let's give it a listen.
Because probably what's going to happen is, me, AR, I'm going to have to pee at some point through this 3-hour run.
No.
I'm going to have to.
That's worse than the phone.
I can't help it. I got the
you
baby
might miss
bladder.
a key
I
part.
know. I know.
Don't top off the tank before you go in the theater.
That's another one,
Just
too.
make sure.
It's bad on my part. I know. I just can't help it.
I can't tell you the last time I've been in a urinal without my phone in my hand.
So you need to be on your phone so much that while you're using the restroom,
It's just a habit.
you still have to be on your phone.
It's just a habit.
That's sad.
Walk into the urinal.
That's sad.
Use the left, phone's in the right.
You're not resting it on the urinal, are you?
No,
Okay.
it's.
Why do you
I'm
need
levitating. Dude, it's just
like 30 seconds.
It's a force of habit.
Okay.
It's just it's all become a force of habit at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm a cell
Both
phone
hands
addict.
have to be occupied, apparently.
What's the matter with these idiots?
What are we doing?
First of all, if you're Matty Ice and you know you have a baby bladder, his words, not mine. All right, you go in dry. All right, as soon as the previews are ready to start, you empty everything out, and then you're done. All right, you're not getting up. You sit there, you watch, you paid for the movie, you sit there, you watch the movie. That's why I don't like to go to the movies, because I like to be able to pause and go to the bathroom. But if you decide I'm paying money for this movie and you know you have a weak bladder, then you go in dry and you sit there. You don't top it off with a big gulp.
Right. It's not just going in dry. You got to go to the bathroom, but also cut off drinking liquids about an hour before the film.
Exactly.
So I would stop drinking, and then right when you get to the movie theater, you go to the bathroom. So you get it all out. And then
Now,
you're
the
fine.
phone thing.
You're fine after that.
You can't be without your phone for 30 seconds when you're taking a piss?
Cole.
What's the matter with you?
Loose cannon from Rothman and Ice. Cole, that's a problem, man. I don't know what that says. You're at the urinal. That's also gross. You've got like poop and pee particles all in the air, and it's strangers too. Keep your phone away in your pocket when you're in a public restroom. It's one thing if you're doing that in the privacy of your own home or your apartment and you have the phone out while you're on the can. I'm sure many people do that.
I do that while I'm on the can.
I would recommend, at least once a day or every other day.
In a public
take
place
a Clorox wipe to that phone.
With other people.
Leave it. It's like Maddie, I said, it's 30 seconds.
The only reasonable explanation is that if you think the guy next to you is really impressive and you want to take a little picture on the down low, I mean, that's the only reasonable thing to do.
I mean, I'm taking a pee next to Muggsy Bogues right now. I have to know.
We have a college football game this season, which is going to be the first of its kind. I'll explain why coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a couple-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from Westerville to 71. And things are a little slow on eastbound 33 from Post Road to 270 on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Coda. Beat the heat this summer on Coda's cool, comfortable rides. Just tap your phone or card to hop on and show up refreshed while others sweat it out in traffic. Plan your ride at Coda.com. That's COTA.com. Beat the heat this summer on Coda's cool, comfortable rides. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
If your garage door is the most dramatic thing on your block, and that includes the neighborhood Facebook group, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fix sucky garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
No! USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Relax, Mike.
See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye. It'll be 2-2 by stoppage time. It's never wrong.
With early payout from Bet365, I got paid the second they went up 2 goals. So to me, it's now the safest lead.
Early payout from Bet365, huh? Now my right eye is twitching, Dan.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT. Kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. So, look, I hate college football neutral site games. Okay? Just hate them.
I'm not a fan of them either. I'd prefer to see
character out of it.
Yeah, I want to see games played at fantastic stadiums that we're accustomed to. Like I'd like to see some kind of SEC matchup with Ohio State and LSU or Alabama, or pick one of them.
Well,
Georgia would be great.
Here's why the players may enjoy the neutral site games, because Auburn is playing an Aflac kickoff game in Atlanta against Baylor.
Okay.
And for the first time ever, Auburn is expected to share roughly $6 million with players in a groundbreaking NIL deal tied to this game. September 5th. The money will be distributed among up to 24 Auburn players under a guarantee model that includes making commitments and promotional appearances. Players will also be paid through a revenue-sharing component tied directly to the game's ticket sales. I do like how they're going to pick 24 players.
Yeah.
Well, it says up to 24 players.
Up to. It doesn't have to be all of them. If you've got like some more premier highlighted players that maybe, are you able to use extra revenue that isn't here yet as part of incentives to recruit somebody? Like, hey, we're going to
Probably.
have a game that we're going to play that's going to bring in, between $3 and $6 million extra of name, image, and likeness funds, and we've got you earmarked for $200,000 of that as some bonus, so we can maybe win you in the recruiting game over, say, if we're Auburn, maybe beat out Alabama to get a recruit. Those two SEC teams I said, I believe, are on Ohio State's future schedule, right? Bama and Georgia?
As of now.
Still, right, as of now. 2027, we're supposed to play Alabama first game.
But I wonder if, neutral site game for Auburn, they say it's very lucrative. They're going to share $6 million with the players that are on the field. Maybe that is something that's very intriguing to a potential recruit out there that's on the fence between Auburn and somebody else. I wonder if fans would ultimately be okay with that. Because as a fan, I hate neutral site. Hate it in college football, and I hate it in college basketball. It takes the home atmosphere away. You don't get that opportunity to go to the game and just enjoy, unless you travel to a neutral site. But I wonder if fans would be okay with that, losing a home game, because perhaps it helps pay for a recruit or two that you normally wouldn't get.
Tell me if it's impossible, because, we talked about this. You play it back to basketball, and, Diebler was talking about this today, and, he's obviously gonna be very excited for the Care Source. What are we calling it? The Care Source Invitational or the Care Source Exhibition Tournament? You guys know what I'm talking about. The Ohio basketball event that's going to take place at the tennis stadium in Mason, Ohio. We're going to, have that in the preseason here with Xavier, Dayton, Cincinnati, and the Buckeyes. But if you have something, that you can tie a name, image, and likeness arm to it, in addition to, have it be non-conference play, just have it at your home stadium. You could still make it look different. Picture the way that the shoe looked and felt when the college football playoff was there. It was a home game for Ohio State because we're in our home stadium, but you're not the organizer of the event. It's like I'm a golf course. We're our own entity, but we're letting the United States Golf Association come in and dress it up and get it prepped for a championship event. We have to give them some things so they can come and do their thing. Maybe you can dress it up differently, get sponsors, put like an actual solo name on it, but you still get to enjoy the stadium. I feel like there's got to be a way where we can have our cake and eat it too when it comes to this, because we're wanting the game. We want to see two great teams play. And I think most of us as college football fans, we'd be more inclined to spend money and more money on tickets if one time we get to stay at our stadium. And then I know a lot of college football fans I talk to, they enjoy going to play, or they enjoy seeing other great college football atmospheres. And they will likely pick.
Oh, most recently.
They will likely pick an Ohio State game.
Playing at Notre Dame.
To see a road game. Yeah.
That was an event. I know a lot of Buckeye fans that saved up their ducats, and they went out there and they enjoyed it.
And I guarantee you that if and when we get to the Alabama and Georgia series, there will be a lot of Buckeye fans willing to spend big on the secondary ticket market to go to one or both of those games.
Too hot Thursday.
Too hot.
All right, what do we got, Teddy?
All right. How about we go back to T-Bone and Tyvis? And Tyvis was having a little issue. They were talking about different types of sauces. I know you guys love talking about sauces on here. And he was having a little issue pronouncing one of the sauces, names.
Is this before or after the sex?
I think it was after.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was after. So, all right, here we go.
What is the correct way to say it? Is it Worcester sauce? Worcestershire sauce. I can't say it. Worcestershire sauce.
I've heard people say it. I've heard people say it. I always say Worcestershire. Worcestershire is how I say it. I have no idea how you're supposed to say it.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, don't even. It's wash your sister sauce. I've heard people call it that. It's. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. It's like a lot of. I take it that that's a British name of something, and then we've had to try to say it. And of course, over there they just chew on marbles when they talk. To like, oh, I said Worcestershire. And now we have to all try to say it like we're looking at the letters that are in it, and we're like, well, that's how that's pronounced, and it's clearly not.
I don't think anybody knows how to say it. You say it fast.
I want
to say, or just call it Lee and Perrins.
Yeah, there you go.
I think Bones' pronunciation sounded pretty good. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
See, I was afraid that he was going to be like, how do you say ketchup? Is it ketchup?
Ketchup.
Mustard. I think Worshie is the shortening, the nickname we've given it.
Worshie?
Worshie sauce.
Oh, you passed me the Worshie.
Yeah. How about a little Worshie sauce? And what's
a little dash of the Worshie?
What's the city in Massachusetts? Like the sea
Boston.
town? Yeah, thank you. It's like a coastal town. It's like a fishing town, and it's the village that was based in The Perfect Storm. Or The Perfect Storm is a real book, real story. That's the town that it was based in. It's like Worcester or Gloucester. Yeah, it looks like the same kind of spelling, like the sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and it's like Gloucester if you were to read it out. But I think they just say Gloucester. And I think there's a town that looks like Worcester as well.
Yeah, there's
just
Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester
Might just be Worcester.
Yeah, I think they say Worcester.
Look at Bell Fountain.
Worcester, Ohio, right?
You see Bell Fountain on the map.
Bellefontaine.
Bellefontaine.
Steve Bellefontaine.
Harry.
Too hot. Great distance runner, Steve Bellefontaine.
Yeah. Or Prefontaine.
One of the two.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to Rothman and Ice. And earlier we were talking about their issue with the length of the movies and Maddie having to go to the bathroom. So here they are chatting a little bit more about the length of the movies.
Give him a diaper and be done with it. Jeez.
Yeah. How does that bother you on the length of a movie?
Eric Reeser, before he left, was telling us if it's over an hour and a half, he's out.
Then there's a lot of movies he's not going to watch.
Going to the movie theater, he's out. Over an hour and a half. I don't know if he'll watch it at home or not.
I would almost disagree with that. I think the longer, the more you should make an event out of it and go to the movies.
Yeah. I don't even know how great a movie can be if it's less than 90 minutes. It can be good, and it can be a self-contained 90, but I don't really know how great it could be.
That's fair.
Like, you could go and watch, like, Taken, and all those, and like, okay, that's a great 90-minute. That's great. It's fast-paced. Like, we're in. I like it, and you're in and out, and it's good. But the great movies are not usually less than 90.
No doubt. You and I were talking to E because he was saying, the Odyssey's 2 hours and 50-something minutes. And I was like, that doesn't bother me at all. Like, when I'm in the movie theater, I'm not thinking about how long the movie is unless we're about an hour and a half in. And I'm like, this is dragging.
All right, I think I have strong feelings about this. As a matter of fact, many years ago, I submitted rules that we should have for movie lengths.
Movie length?
I think we should have
the rule book.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what those rules are. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue on the north side, and expect some slower traffic if you're on southbound 270 from Main Street to I-70 on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by your local Rude Air Conditioning Pro Partners. Is your house hotter than sitting on a metal bench at your kids' July baseball tournament? Get out with the old and in with the Rude this summer. Trust the local pros on a high-efficiency AC system from Rude to protect your home plate every time. Find a certified Rude Pro partner at rudecolumbus.com. RUUD Columbus.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
One bite in, you'll be saying, that's hot as fire. Speedway's new Hottest Fire Chicken Sandwich turns up the temp. Eat the heat for $4.99 only at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores. Exclude Speedy Cafe. See app for full terms.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Come into your local AAA Tire and Auto Service and save up to $30 on auto repair with their AAA Triple Play. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer valid through July 31st. See store for details.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Fall is a season of change, and Hinderer Motor Company is turning over a new leaf with big savings. This is Justin Hinderer. Right now, any one of our participating locations is paying up to $3,500 over Kelley Blue Book value. That's right. Drive in your current vehicle and leaf with one of ours today. Don't wait. The leaves are falling and so are the prices. At Hinderer Motor Company, we love what moves you.
Everything you need to know about the Buckeyes is on, wait for it, The Buckeye Show, led by the Beamer.
I'm not going to lie to you. Getting ready now for Jeremiah Smith, you're already too late.
And featuring Austin Ward.
The reason that the weather was perfect for Texas at Ohio State is because it was played in the San Diego of the Midwest.
It's The Buckeye Show, weeknights at 6. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Peach season is here at UDF, but it won't last long. Right now, buy 2 large cartons of UDF peach ice cream for just $10. You're gonna want to stock up. Peach ice cream is back at United Dairy Farmers for a limited time.
Awkward time to ask this, but hey, did you download the trail map?
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
I don't understand. You're trusting your signal out here?
Well, I'm trusting T-Mobile. They have the best network. And if we end up in bum-tots nowhere, well, we've got T-Satellite for backup.
Whoa, I don't trust my carrier that much.
We'll just use your phone as a flashlight.
With America's best network and T-Satellite, we're keeping you connected in places you never thought possible. And if you switch today, you get free phones for $0 down and only $25 a month per line for 4 lines. Find out more at T-Mobile.com or visit your local store.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data to age 2025 with 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials. For well-qualified customers with auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 connection charge per line. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement example $299.99 Moto Edge 5G required. T-Satellite available with compatible device in most outdoor areas in the U.S. where you can see the sky. Included with experience beyond or $10 a month. Auto renews monthly. Cancel anytime. Visit T-Mobile.com.
When you're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis, all the F words apply. Football, food, and fun, and fat, and furry. They both have beards. And they dress up like animals and hump things. T-Bone and Tyvis.
Weekday mornings at 6.
The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
I went to one of my favorite diners this morning. It was a great way to start the day. Sarah was actually off of work, so we had a rare opportunity to get a little diner breakfast in. And one of the things I was thinking about when I was eating at the diner is how we don't, you stupid idiot, we're actually doing a radio show right here. Just calmly saunter back in. Was
that a short break?
You're not even close. It's 4:47.
That break was short.
It was it was short by 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
All right.
And why didn't you pop your head out to say,
well, because
hey, dum-dum,
the
come
music
back
started,
to the show.
and I have to be here to fade the music out. So then I was kind of...
I got fade.
I know, then you
caught in between.
You kind of like throw your head out, and then you go back in.
All right, well, I gave you an extra
alert.
Then 15 seconds to talk. I know you hate that.
I do.
Yeah, you really hate it.
Yeah.
Your dream is that I'm dead out there. You have to host the whole 3-hour show by yourself.
I was saying before we get into movie talk, I did a little diner breakfast this morning.
Ooh.
Been a while.
Where'd you go?
Went to Olympic.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's just a fantastic spot. I mean, if you're looking for another diner to try, right there on Roberts and Hilliard Rome Road, perfect little spot. They've got like an insider type of deal. You say you get the mini breakfast, and it gets you everything that you want. The 2 eggs, the sausage or bacon. And I love the way that they do the hash browns right there, because I'm a big fan of the smashed skillet potatoes.
Okay.
Love it. And they get a little char and a little crispiness. But between that and shredded hash browns, big fan of those over the home-style fries. So they do that, and that's a special deal there. But I saw somebody ordering. And we tend to forget this. At least I do. I'm victim of this. I'm guilty when it comes to eating at the diners. I'm always getting breakfast fare. But diners can sling some of the best burgers around.
Absolutely, they can.
And I saw
Absolutely.
I have not had the burger at Olympic, and I saw someone at the booth next to the two of us order one, and it looked delicious. Certainly not smash patty style, but it just looked like a good classic burger with lettuce, tomato, and pickle. And I thought, man, that would be something to try.
We were talking about movies in the last segment because Rothman and I were discussing the length of movies and how they actually think they're getting a better bang for their buck if the movie is longer when they go to the movies. I contend.
You contend.
I contend that these movie lengths are out of control. And I feel like we should have time limits for the type of movie that it is. For example, comedy should not exceed 90 minutes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If you can't tell your funny story in 90 minutes, then you're not doing a good job of editing yourself. 90 minutes for a comedy. Now, a drama or action movie, I will allow you 2 hours.
2.
That's all. 2 hours. And if you can't tell your story in 2 hours and you break it up into separate movies, for an epic like The Odyssey
or Gladiator,
Lord of the Rings, we can classify these movies as epics. The maximum you should be allowed to have one movie run is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
2.5. So we're going with 30-minute increments, nice and sound.
And if it's 2:31, the projector should shut off.
So Gladiator's
I don't
done.
care. I don't care if you're in the middle of telling your story. I don't care if we don't know if Maximus is going to live or die. Look,
that one's 2 hours 34. So we probably
we can work around that.
We lose the death because I think he dies, and it's like
thanks for spoiling it for people.
Oh yeah, really spoiled the 26-year-old movie for
I'll
you.
See you
Sorry,
soon,
folks,
but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
What's that
yet.
guy's name? Bunsen Honeydew.
Diamond Hinju.
Is he still doing stuff? He was a good actor.
He was in Blood Diamond with Leo. You ever see that one?
He was in
Solid?
Amistad.
Amistad. That was
good movie.
That was pre-Gladiator. Was that like mid-90s?
Was it?
Good actor. Yeah, really good. That might have been his first ever film, Amistad. Speaking of first ever films, I contend.
You contend.
Die Hard is the greatest action movie ever made. And Alan Rickman.
That's pretty strong, man.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
I enjoy it.
Hey, man.
It's on right now. It's on AMC.
Because
right now.
everybody says, that it can double as a Christmas flick, so it's got that going for it. I don't even need to play that game. I think that's one of the most overly played games we do. Oh, yeah, do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Shut up. Just enjoy it. Just put it on Christmas time, summertime. I don't care. Nakatomi Plaza. It's awesome, okay? Alan Rickman had never been in a movie. Can you believe that? The performance that he throws in Die Hard, that's the first movie he'd ever been in anywhere. That's it. Pretty good start.
So, what's his name again?
Alan Rickman?
No.
Who?
From Gladiator and Amistad.
Oh, I don't know how to say his name. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look up Gladiator cast. He's going to be one of the first three.
Hunsu?
Yeah, D-J-I-M-O-N. Yeah, Dijman Hunsu.
Yeah, he's still acting. He's just not in a ton of stuff.
What are his biggest credits ever?
He was in Gran Turismo in 2023.
Gran Turismo? Like the video game? Is that the racing game? They made that into a movie?
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I think I remember that. He has a character in that series. What about if it's a comic book movie? I'd say that should be in the because those are really long, but I would think by your rule, you would want a comic book movie to be capped at 2 hours.
No, comic book is action.
2 hours, you said that.
Right. That's not epic.
Yeah.
I'm done with
I know. Well, they
and are
think,
we done with
they
comic
think
book?
that
I know.
they're
They're
epic
stupid.
because they've had the what were the ones where they were like the big beefed up ones where it was multiple comic book heroes all out there at once.
Are we done?
Avengers, like Endgame and all that.
Now I saw that Supergirl took a crap, and a lot of these movies are starting to lose money.
I think.
Are we done?
No, the geeks and the nerds, they're not done with them because Spider-Man's about to come out. Spider-Man's coming out soon.
Who's Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is Tom Holland.
Oh, he's married too.
Yes, he's married to a
what's
hot
her name?
one. Yeah.
Zendaya.
Oh my God.
And they're together in the film. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's incredible, and what an incredible couple.
She's in the same show with Sydney Sweeney. Why have I not watched that show?
Oh, Euphoria. I don't know I don't know anything about it. How like the scenes
Well,
just
I know
like
two of the
skipped to
hottest
those
women in the
spots.
world are in the movie. One of them gets naked all the time.
Where is Mr. Skin when you need him? Does he still exist?
Mr. Skin? He's retired. He's gone.
Had 34 minutes and 29 seconds.
So,
Sydney Sweeney says, "How do you do?"
Phil, where'd you make your money? You got a nice little condo down here in Boca. You've retired. Well, it's funny you say. For years, I was in charge of identifying the nudity in movies. I had a website, Mr. Skin. You may have heard of me. I was an investment banker at Merrill Lynch. Oh, good for you.
I think my job was a little bit more fun.
From identifying boobies.
I think of Mr. Skin. I think of early days of the internet.
Me, Common Man, am a trendsetter. And I'm going to tell you why coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's an accident blocking the right lane and causing a 10-minute delay on southbound 270 before Georgesville Road on the West Outer Belt. Expect things to move slow from Cemetery Road. And there's a 5-minute holdup on eastbound 33 from Refugee Road to Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Give them joy on Put-in-Bay. Laughter jumping into the pool, delight from a hole-in-one, and amusement riding a train, golf cart, and carousel. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Wright Pat Credit Union, we are owned by our members, not shareholders. So our only bottom line is you.
What's the catch?
There isn't one. I mean, I guess you have to be a member.
Aha! And what's that cost?
Oh, there's no monthly cost.
Oh, but there's a bunch of eligibility restrictions, right?
No. If you live here, you can bank here.
No catch. What is this?
It's banking done right. Wright Pat Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC stopped working. Your competition says it's fried. When I saw their cost to replace it, I could have just died.
We can give a second opinion, give you options and advice. We'll strive to earn your trust and make you a client for life.
Get a free second opinion, replace or repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Hey, Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are zero commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer, and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Your next getaway is closer than you think at your Columbus Zoo. Baby elephants, playful tigers, hungry giraffes. Explore North America Trek and discover rescued bear cubs, eagles, and more. Plan your visit today at columbuszoo.org.
This is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hi, I've been dreaming of having an epic college setup.
But your college budget is less than epic.
Way less.
Well, with IKEA, you can get everything you need for college, from bedding to storage and decor, all at a great price.
That's good economics.
Sounds like someone just found their major.
Visit IKEA in-store or at ikea.us to get ready for college. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
The Diamonds Direct anniversary sale is right around the corner. 30 years of being there for the big moments and the small ones that deserve a little sparkle too. This Friday, Diamonds Direct is celebrating the way we know best, with you. Our anniversary sale starts July 17th with up to 30% off select styles, 15% off virtually everything else in the showroom through July 26th. Big celebrations call for big savings. Visit diamondsdirect.com for details and appointments.
The Honda Summer Event is on at Lindsay Honda. Get red-hot deals on every new Honda. Save on a new 2026 Honda Civic CVT with 0% for 48 months or 0% for up to 48 months on all new 2026 Honda models, including the 2026 HR-V LX. Get ready for summer adventure in your new Honda. Enjoy the Lindsay Honda difference.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference.
Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
If the big fancy garage door guys should have spent less time on a jingle and more time charging you a fair price, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeStoreSystems.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Hey, Timmy, that new hotel is open, and it's amazing.
It really is. Also, we have red, white, and win drawings on Saturdays in July. You can step into the flying cash machine for a chance to win up to $2,000 in pen cash.
And the best part, all-you-can-eat crab legs are back. Be here on Tuesdays in July and August from 4 to 10 for Canadian snow crab legs with butter, corn on the cob, and Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels, the day one leader at the British Open at Royal Birkdale. Is Jackson Subaru, who carded a 565. He's a stroke better than Daniel Brown and Sanjay M. A big group that are two off the lead at -3, including Bryson DeChambeau and Cameron Young. Meanwhile, defending champ Scotty Scheffler's with a group of others that are at 200. The full 84-game NHL schedule released today. The Blue Jackets previously announced home opener October 1st with Buffalo will be their season opener. Columbus will play 7 of their first 9 at home. The Cincinnati Reds and all-star pitcher Chase Burns today agreed to a 7-year, $105 million contract extension. The Lux burns up through 2033. This update brought to you by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozak at TurboTrack Realty. He'll buy it today for cash. 614-470-2000. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No! That is a bad place to touch. No. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Thursday. It's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
More Too Hot audio coming up in mere moments, but allow me to pat myself on the back for a second.
What'd you do, Mike?
Well, I just never left. You know, all you people, you're chasing new stuff, and, I'm perfectly in love with my retro lifestyle that I have. I mean, I embrace modern technology. I have it, but I get poked fun at a lot at this radio station.
What are you talking about?
Because I have a landline. Because I still utilize.
Yeah, okay. You've got your wired
I do.
Satellite dish.
I have
TV.
my wired dish.
Okay.
I got all that. And I got a dedicated room in my basement just for my stereo. And I love my stereo.
I've never said anything bad about you for that.
Well, people have.
I think it's. Why? Those people are stupid.
Hey, Grandpa. Why don't you put the music on your phone? I got the music on my phone. I listen to it on my phone when I'm in the car. But you know what? I'm at home. I like to sit there. And I like to physically grab a CD from the rack and put it in. And I still buy CDs. I average about one a week.
Well, that's fun. There's record stores. There's CD stores.
You find some older stuff that maybe you don't have that's scratching you a different way as you continue to age. But I saw this today. CDs are making a comeback.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Laminate's mid-year report says CD sales jumped 16% from last year. Vinyl sales, by the way, jumped only 2.4%. But here's what's astonishing to me is that more people are buying CDs, which I think is awesome, by the way. If you really love something, there's nothing better than physically owning a copy of that. It's yours. Will never disappear from Spotify. It's yours to enjoy. You get to flip through the liner notes. You have a physical thing that you can handle.
Some of them had the lyrics in them. Some of them did not. It just depended on which album it was. But to actually hold that, and there's something about just the way that the clicking sound that it makes when you press your thumbs on certain parts of the jewel case, and it kind of compresses and gives that little, like that little pop in. It's beautiful.
I'll tell you, I was actually pretty upset at my daughter recently because she has a CD player up in her room.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it works is she's allowed to come down and borrow from my collection. But you have to borrow one at a time.
Use it like a library system.
That's right.
And then bring that back.
There's a certain amount of care that you have to take. I mean, we're not leaving stuff out of the case. It goes from case to player to back in case. There's no throwing the CD around. I take great pride in my collection.
God. Have you ever seen the people that will just take the CD and put it face down on like a dusty speaker top or the top of the CD player? What? I mean,
when I first started dating my wife,
probably right there, like
she had
feet
the
away.
CD player in the car, and it was just loose CDs all over the place, just getting scratched up.
Get yourself a case, Logic. It's easy.
So my daughter comes down. She borrows one of my Oasis CDs.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Story, Morning Glory, which was released in, 95, 96? Don't know. Teddy will look it up.
Yeah.
And it's the original purchase. And so the jewel case has the original, hype sticker attached to it. It's been on there since I bought the CD. It's featuring Wonderwall, just the original hype sticker, which I think adds some character to the CD, right? And so she returns it to me, and she says, look, I cleaned it for you.
Uh-oh.
She scraped off the sticker.
Uh-oh. Like the sticker that would have been individualized probably by, the marketers that put that wave of CDs out. It wouldn't have been on there if you bought the same album a couple years after it had been released.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, it was there for the initial sale of it.
But she was all proud of herself. She's like, so I took the sticker off for you.
It's been on that's like 30 years. That's like if I pull a numbered to 10 Bruce Thornton autograph card and Jack would rub the autograph off of it.
So after I
cleaned
was
this, now
finished
it's neat.
Raining blows upon her, I explained to her, I said, honey, we can't be peeling those stickers off. Teddy, when was that released? I should know by heart, but when was it?
95.
95, very good. What was I saying? CDs?
The CDs. Samantha,
yes.
she scraped the sticker off of the CD.
So people are buying CDs, but the funny part is they're doing research, and only about half of the people that buy CDs, that have purchased a CD, have a CD player. They are buying them because they want to physically own them. There's something about going out and getting the Taylor Swift album that they've heard, but they don't have a method with which to play it.
It's pretty easy to get your hands on a CD player.
But is it?
I would think so.
If you go to Target, they probably don't have them.
Well, that doesn't mean they're not hard to find. You can go to any garage sale any day of the week, any weekend.
To the garage sale?
If the people that are trying to buy back CDs, you don't think would have an affinity to check out a garage sale every now and then?
No, they're buying new CDs. These are not old CDs. They're not used CDs. These are new.
Okay, but they're CDs nonetheless. I guess I get that because I've seen some of the modern, like you mentioned Taylor Swift. I've seen a lot of her albums in records, and I think Target sells a small selection of new records, and it's not from
Barnes & Noble.
albums that were released in the 70s or 80s
stuff.
when we were still producing records. Right. But people do like to listen on vinyl. I respect that. If you went to go and purchase your own record playing setup for your home stereo system. But that is a little odd to me that you're buying the item, but you don't have a means to even play it.
What was the last physical piece of music that you purchased? Can you remember?
Oh, wow.
Because you don't buy stuff now.
I'm
anymore,
not sure. Yeah, it was probably I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, probably.
Timmy, when was the last physical piece of music that you purchased?
I think I know this. I'm looking up the album. This is sad if it was that long ago.
By the way, for reference, I bought a Cranberry CD yesterday.
So, good for you. Good for you. No, I love nostalgia and I love having retro things, and I do miss CDs. I have a bunch of my CDs, but I wasn't a good clean boy, and I didn't save the fun part, the jewel case and the booklets, because I was in a space saving mode at one point in my life.
Oh, so you just have them like in sleeves?
I have them in the booklet. Like I have the case.
You have a CD player?
And I'm not getting, And I actually am lucky because both of our Nissans are from the era where we have Bluetooth connectivity and CD players right in the deck.
Yeah,
I love it.
I do miss that.
I love it. I have a CD. I have a Maroon 5. So I might be setting the bar. What's the super popular Maroon 5 album? It's the
first one.
OG one. I know. What's the name of that thing?
Stories of Jane or something?
Yeah. Songs that Jane likes.
Something like that. Something with Jane.
It's that one. I'll have to look up what year that was released. And the other one that could be in the running for it is the second major Stroke 9 studio album, Rip It Off. And it actually looked like it was a burnt CD. I liked the artwork.
What's the name
it was
of that
like
Maroon
black
5
marker.
CD?
Songs About Jane.
Songs about Jane. And I'm going to say 2003 for that.
You're just a year off, 2002.
So they're both the same year. The Stroke 9 album and that Maroon 5 album are 2002. So those would have been probably about the last two CDs that I purchased when, it was still all listening to music on CDs. We were probably just leaving the era because it was Napster and was it LimeWire? The Napster competitor? I know, but does that sound familiar?
It does, but I didn't.
LimeWire or Lime Music or something?
Lyme disease?
Yeah.
Feel real tired
I feel
when
like
you listen to it.
I feel like I have Lyme disease right now. But no,
pull a tick off your shaft.
I remember in college we were starting to rip music that way, but it was still like we weren't quite sure, like, should we be doing this? Is the government going to find us and throw us in jail? So let's still, we want to support our groups and our bands that we like. I'll buy the CDs still, but those are, I think, the last two.
I'll tell you what, man, I had a conversation today with one of our newest meteorologists, Lily, whose last name I've forgotten.
Lily Aldrich.
Okay. But she is a big 90s rock fan. She can't be more than 23, 24 years old. But
who are her bands? Like grunge kind of?
The first, because I said, give me a band, because that's a broad category.
Of course it is.
Right?
I could say Dave Matthews Band, and that can be on a different plane.
Right, that's exactly
than
right.
Foo Fighters.
No, the first thing that she said to me was Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And it took all the effort in my body to not lunge at her.
I would have paid to see it.
I didn't, though.
No,
I didn't.
You just thought about it.
I thought about it. I didn't. No, wouldn't do that. Too Hot Fun.
Too hot.
Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident causing delay on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt. After US 23, it's blocking the right lane there, causing some slowdown from 315. And there's a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from Leonard Avenue to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by NJM Insurance. While some insurance companies use gimmicks to get your attention, NJM would rather focus on putting their policyholders first. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Visit NJM.com to learn more. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, if your energy is down, your workouts aren't producing results, you're gaining stubborn weight, losing muscle, sleeping poorly, or just not feeling like yourself anymore, it may be more than just aging. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. Our low T and body composition treatments are designed to help men regain energy, improve focus, sleep better, build lean muscle, reduce unwanted fat, and restore confidence both in and out of the gym. At Tri-State Men's Health, we specialize in helping men optimize their health, performance, and vitality using personalized medical treatments tailored tailored to your health and goals, many men begin noticing improvements in energy, mental clarity, recovery, motivation, libido, and overall body composition within just a few weeks. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, PSA and T-test, and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
It's Leslie again from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've kind of got a big announcement. We're doing a special sale right now where qualifying installs are 40% off.
Well, we're doing that at the other window place too.
Ah, that's an interesting coin.
April Fools.
April Fool's Day was a while back, Wilson.
Leslie, it's April 1st somewhere.
Is it?
Agree and disagree.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
Get Eco.
ECO. Jerry, you're the kind of guy who likes to save money while you do good for the planet, right?
Well, that's why I invented the biodegradable doggy poop bag, Aaron. I'm ecological and economical.
Well, usually the most economical thing you can do when your air conditioner dies is get it repaired. A quick fix can give you years more service.
That sounds economical.
But with older models, those repairs can get pretty expensive, and it'll still use way more energy than a newer model does.
Which is less ecological and less economical.
Get Eco.
ECO. You see where I'm going with this, Jerry?
I sure do. As hard as it is to toss out your old AC and replace the whole thing, it could actually be cheaper in the long run.
Get Eco.
ECO. Are you really a big deal in the poop bag industry, Jerry?
The doggos love me, Aaron.
Get Eco.
ECO. Eco plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Now is a great time to schedule a back-to-school dental appointment. Dr. Kyle Bogan, president of the Ohio Dental Association, is here to tell us more.
Your child's teeth and gums need the right food, nutrition, and vitamins to grow strong and stay healthy. Help them maintain good oral health by brushing every morning and night, flossing, visiting the dentist twice a year, and developing good eating habits. As kids head back to school, it's important to know that foods and drinks high in sugar, acidity, and other cavity-promoting substances are often low in nutritional value and have the potential to create plaque capable of damaging tooth enamel. A back-to-school dental appointment can diagnose any potential problems and improve your child's oral health. Ohio Dental Association member dentists are located throughout the state, are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care, are bound by the highest ethical standards, and obtain superior ongoing education and training. Ask if your dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association so you know you're being treated by the very best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit ODA.org.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need, delivered when and where you need them. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We're definitely going to see an increase in smoke overnight tonight into Friday morning across central Ohio. Overnight, 72 on Friday. Dry, sunny in the morning with lots of smoke. And then the smoke will slowly clear in the afternoon. But we also have a 30% chance of a couple shower storms and low 90s. And then the chance of precip. And weather goes up on Saturday afternoon. A couple of the storms could be strong in the afternoon. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
One of these men is on an extremely high dose of antidepressants. The other one should be. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
A lot of people are asking, Common Man, where do you find these CDs that you buy? Well, I buy most of them off of a website called Discogs, DISCOGS. And a lot of like independent record stores and CD stores are on there and they sell their stock. If it's like an older catalog CD, I'll get it off of there. If it's something brand new, like recently I bought the new Evanescence CD. Well, that was just on Amazon. On release day, it comes right to your house. It's easy enough.
Okay, you bought the physical copy of that one too.
I buy the physical copy of everything.
You sent me a song.
I sent you a song to check out.
And it was a beautiful song. There wasn't much to it as far as instruments. I think it's just piano.
And a little strings, a little
bit of strings to it. Yeah,
violins.
but there's not much percussion, not much guitar going on, but it's just Amy. What's Amy's last name? Anyway, she's great. She's fantastic. It's a good song. And it's a good album. You should check out the Evanescence
Amy
one.
Lee.
Amy Lee, yeah. Perfect. What about the shop downtown, though? I feel like we have a
few good shops around here. There's
Magnolia
Thunder Pussy.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So that's downtown, Short North.
They've got a nice selection of they've got some new stuff, but mostly it's used CDs.
There weren't a ton of things that I was fond of for the short stint that I had in Utah, other than the golf course that I worked at. There was a wonderful little record and CD shop called the Blue Whale, and it was right by the house. I went there all the time. It was fun. I mean, I got a lot of CDs from there, and so that would have been like right at that might be where I got the Stroke 9 CD that I mentioned and the Maroon 5, because it would have been 2002-ish, right in that time frame.
What was the name of the establishment?
A whale's vagina.
Is that
now?
Is that what it's called?
You play that, now all I can think of. How about that whale?
A whale's vagina.
How about that whale just singing loud and proud right at the final note there?
Mm-hmm.
Just hear a nice long.
Whales are very intelligent mammals.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. All right, too hot time.
Too hot.
What do we got, Teddy?
All right, let's go to Bishop and Friends. And our guy, Bo, he was chatting about, as a young man, he was still right in college, but he was offered the opportunity to start working in TV.
Well, he was just so talented and handsome. Yeah.
He went from like intern, and they were like, hey, our other guys left. Can you do the sports tonight? And he got the job. And he got a nice big paycheck out of that as well.
Okay.
And he
Must
was
be nice.
And he was chatting about what he bought, what big item he bought with his first paycheck.
So I'd go to school in the day, and then I would I was like the main sports guy. I was like the Dom Taberry of Billings, Montana when I was 21 years old. And I got my first real paycheck. And previous to that, I worked at Gart Sports, which was kind of like a Rocky Mountain Dick's Sporting Goods type situation. And then I worked at golf courses. So then I get this job, and it was like, oh, there's pretty good money in this. And one of the first things I bought was I went to the Gap, and I spent like $750 on a black leather jacket.
Hell yeah.
And I would go around like Shaft trying to, be a big shot.
Right when you said the Gap, I was like, what could he have bought at the Gap?
It was the Gap.
That was so expensive.
Gap was a little different in those days, guys. It was a little different than it was then. And there weren't a lot of places where you could buy leather jackets in Billings, Montana, but you could buy one at the Gap. And so I remember buying that.
I have two thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
First thought is that Isaiah used the word boughten.
Yes.
What could you have boughten?
Well, Mike, he did also.
My God.
He did also think that it was Steve Yzerman.
Oh, I have that coming up.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Well,
man, we know how to pick them.
Our update. There's also in addition to Steve Yzerman yesterday, and the funny part of it was he said, I was gonna stop and ask like a guy like Anthony who's sitting right there who knows hockey more than anyone. I was going to get like a double check because I wasn't sure. Then I thought, just the hell with it. It's got to be Yzerman. And there was another clip, though, as they were talking about that was our guy, Bodie Wells. And it's him saying, guys, I'm not sure how you say this, but something from Mary J. Blige? Mary J. Blige.
That was today, too?
No. This was like a time ago, but I'd never heard it. But Cole had drudged that up. Mary J. Blige?
Yeah, they play it occasionally. It's in the dad somewhere.
Buffalo Sabres.
Sorry.
Yeah, he also said Buffalo Sabres.
Sabres.
Yeah. So that's number one. What
about the leather jacket?
First of all, he's making that type of money in Billings, Montana?
Well, I mean, he doesn't really...
I mean, I know what our TV people make here. I mean, poor Nicole, I have to give her some ramen sometimes just because she doesn't eat.
Teddy, refresh my memory on this part of the story if Bo said this in the clip, but what was his living situation at that time? Because he said like he was working.
He was living, or he was going to college still. So he probably had roommates.
College, so he probably has very, very low, overhead as far as what the rent is. Parents might be chipping in for tuition. So
TV in 2026 ain't paying nothing.
No, he probably went from making like $5 an hour to making maybe $20 an hour.
The $750 is high. I will say that. Like, for instance, I can remember when I was still in high school and I started working and started getting my golf course gig. And, you're living at home. So it's not like mom and dad are saying, hey, you better start chipping in for the mortgage. No, like you're able to... They're proud of you that you're getting a job.
They took my money.
They took? What are you talking?
My parents took my
about?
First year I worked in broadcasting full time. I looked back at my tax returns actually not too long ago and I saw this. First year I made $11,000.
How old were you? 18?
I was 19. I was 19 years old.
You're 19. You're still living under their roof.
Yes.
Okay.
Made $11,000, and I had to pay them, and it was admittedly a small amount, but I had to pay them rent.
Well, I'm 15. I think I'm still under the rule. Like when you're 18, you go to college. You either go to college or you get the hell out. Like if it was like that, maybe I would have paid some rent. But either way, the point, I got some cash from working my job. And then I was allowed to save that up in my own account. I remember going to Wilson's Leather in the Potomac Mills Mall.
I had one of those.
I dropped $275 on my straight, and I wish I had the jacket, but again, like downsizing, I didn't keep it. It was a straight, like not breasted jacket and just a straight collar. Not like the
one.
Was it long?
Was it like a car coat? Went down to your knees, like school shooter style?
It was mid. No, it was just mid. It wasn't waist cut. It went maybe about 2-3 inches past like the waistline.
Like a car coat is how we would say that?
Yeah, like a car coat, just with like a nice like thick collar, not the motorcycle mock style collar. I loved it. People liked it too.
Yeah, you got a lot of poon?
I did. I don't know about that.
A lot of golf course
but
poon?
I got some points and some winks and some smiles. Too hot.
All right, we were just talking about Isaiah. I'll just play the quick little clip of him mispronouncing the name first.
Steven Yzerman is stepping down as general manager.
Oh, God.
Steven Yzerman.
That hurts my insides.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
Patrick Roy
Rothman
didn't
was
like it.
Not happy about that, of course. So here we go. Here's Rothman talking about it and Ice and all the guys.
Yzerman.
Weiserman.
He said Yzerman. You said Weiserman.
That's probably how I would have said it, just looking at it for the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
Some people call him Weiserman just because, like as a nickname, just because it's spelled with a Y.
Well, they call him Stevie Y, so that's the nickname. But
that's what I should have rolled off the tongue there. I should have just given him a quick nickname of my own, and that would have been better.
Right. It's not local. You don't have to get that name right.
AR's a little hurt by this.
I saw him in the Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying. And Zeke knows I love him, and there'd be no reason I would make him do this if I didn't love him.
See, I saw Rothman's head turn as soon as he said it. I'm like, Rothman's going to make a big deal about this. It's not local.
Okay.
It's
all
not.
Right.
It was the first thing I said to Cole, too. I was like, I meant to ask somebody how to say that name.
Oh, good, man.
No, it's all
we
good.
all do it.
It's more of a funny thing than there's no penalty. You're not putting you in the box for 2 minutes.
I'd put you in the box for 2 minutes. Look, back in the day.
The box I'd put you in is called a coffin.
Back in the day.
What?
We didn't have these newfangled things called YouTube. I know I'm showing my age now, okay? But the first radio station that I worked in, we didn't even have internet. We had like AP News Ticker, all right? And we get the stories from that. And they had like little pronunciation guides by the names. But if you didn't really know it, then you were sort of guessing.
You have to ask.
You'd ask somebody who was there, but sometimes nobody knew the answer. Now, all you have to do, if you don't know the name, is put it in YouTube, and there's 9 million videos.
You don't even need to do that because Google is getting so good now. Now, I don't trust it. If you really don't know, don't trust, because Google AI can be a stupid idiot.
Good line with the coffee.
Appreciate that.
Good line.
It's good. I know you liked it. I know. You enjoyed the line. You liked the line. You got a good laugh out of the line.
I liked it.
It's good. He should be dead. He doesn't know how to say Steve Weiserman. He should be dead. He has almost 700 goals. I think he's 6th all time in NHL.
And Cole's thing is, well, he's not local. What's his difference?
He's not local. John Elway, he's not local. We should just call him Eelway.
He's got a face like a horse anyway. What's the difference? Got big horse teeth.
The very horses for the Broncos that he plays for.
That's right. Let's do some. I'm scared. Do we have more of those types of audio clips coming up next?
I have more audio we can play.
Okay, fantastic.
Is it all like radio station or maybe some from the Beyond?
I have one from Beyond that I can play for.
Okay, I'm excited about that. Bed Bath or Beyond. All right, more Too Hot coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 10-minute holdup if you're on southbound 315 between Ackerman Road and Town Street. And watch out for a crash that's blocking the left lane, causing slowdown on eastbound 70 before 670 on the west side. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Fresh, fast, and made just for you. Fusion has your cravings covered. Build your perfect 10-piece sushi roll or create your go-to bowl. Keep it real, keep it fresh. Check them out at fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
T-Bone and Tyvis wake you up every weekday morning from 6 to 9, and I think I can sum up the show in 3 words. Football, food, and fun. Ain't that right, T-Bone?
And I get more volume per suck.
And there's only one thing that makes Tyvis happier than a free hair transplant.
All it took was legalizing the money you had to give to the players. And we are watching the demise of the SEC.
T-Bone and Tyvis, weekday morning starting at 6. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan.
Truck drivers, are you looking for a career that offers more opportunities? Find out why Schneider stands above the others. In addition to offering the widest selection of home time options, Schneider's safety focus protects drivers. From advanced safety technology on all trucks to giving drivers complete control to determine when it's safe to drive, Schneider delivers. New to trucking, Schneider offers company-paid CDL training and tuition reimbursement options to help you get started. Join a carrier that makes your safety its priority. Search driving jobs near you at SchneiderJobs.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Timmy has more jiggling silicone in his Instagram feed than Sydney Sweeney riding a mechanical bull. This is Common Man and Timmy.
So I'm thinking about mispronunciations, little gaffes, mistakes that you can make. Has there ever been one for you? Like
I've made them.
I mean, think about your entire radio career. Try to think of like the biggest. Is there any like really big mistake that you made that you actually had to sit back? No, anything. Just like in your job, whether it's on the air or off the air, something that you really had to fret.
I've made so many,
what the
buddy.
result was going to be. Because I have one, and I wasn't. I didn't think that I was going to get. It wasn't like a fireable type of thing. Like I wasn't doing something outside the confines of what I was supposed to be doing. Like I was trying, and I learned a lesson as to like search. So this was, I mean, 2006-ish, 2007-ish. So we're, obviously well into the internet era. But, you can remember, Googling something or typing something up into the Yahoo search engine, and then you get sent to an article, and it might appear to you that article is fresh, right? Like there might even be some other kind of date somewhere on the page that signals what today's date is. And so then it kind of like alerts you as to like, this is a new story. Like, and then it gets like put in the sidebar, and they might sneak in older headlines just because they're similar articles. Well, I swear like my eyes went to like a date that was current. And so it's not that the article didn't happen, but there was a player for the Carolina Hurricanes, and I was working in Raleigh at the time, and I was the update anchor that day. And so I'm getting all my stories together, and I'm trying to make sure that I have enough local stuff. Like we had our kind of rules that we wanted to lead local if we could.
Sure.
We owned the AAA baseball team. The station I worked for owned the Durham Bulls, so we would throw a little minor league baseball in there too. And I thought I had this fun story that incorporated the Hurricanes, who are our partner, and the Durham Bulls. And Chad LaRose, who played for the Hurricanes, was a decent player. He had like 20 goals, 20 assists in his best year, whatever. He hit the bull, which is, or he hit somebody. He threw a wild pitch and either hit someone like a photographer, or it might have been the Durham Bull. Maybe I'm confusing that with the movie, but it was a headline. It was in Yahoo. And I went with that story for the update. And like less than an hour later, Mike Maniscalco, who's the voice of the team now, he was our morning show host. I worked with him, and I produced the show for him. He comes up to me like with a face on him that just scares me, and he's like, "What the hell? What did you do in your 1 o'clock update?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What did I do? I just read some stories. I said some scores.
Yeah,
Canes playing the Rangers tonight. This and that." And he's like, what did you say about Chad LaRose? Because he is irate. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no, he didn't like me.
That's a weird thing to get mad about.
Like me telling the story. He's like, it's not that you said the story. It's the story happened 1 year ago.
All right, oh. I can see why that would be embarrassing.
Yes, and it was.
But why was he irate?
Because
you didn't
he
say,
was
and then he's a racist.
He was embarrassed for having that brought up again 1 year after the fact.
Tell him to grow a pair and shut the hell up.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah,
but
tell him to shut up.
It's different when you're 23 years old or whatever I was, and you're just trying to get in and do everything right. And I had that like a player's actually pissed off at me. I wasn't going to go and tell him anything. Kidding me? Like at the time, I was just lucky to have a job. So, I didn't get murdered. I mean, I eventually got fired, obviously.
Well, but not for that. Just for other reasons,
I told my boss to stick it.
By the way, here's Bodie with the Mary J. Blige.
I'm not sure who this is. Mary J. Blige?
Blige.
Hey.
I love it.
Too hot. All right, Too Hot with Teddy. What do you got, Teddy?
All right, here's one outside of our world, and it involves Keith Hernandez, who was famous on Seinfeld. You may have heard of him.
He's also famous for winning the MVP.
Oh, okay.
He's a pretty good baseball player.
That's
in his day.
right. He's baseball
being
player.
in Game 6 of the '86 World Series. All that.
Whatever. Yeah, okay. He's a broadcaster for the Mets with their television broadcast, and apparently he was chatting with his partner Gary Cohen, and they were talking about how I guess Keith Hernandez, his line,
the bloodline
is burnt. Is what he's basically saying. So he'll explain it all to you. Here we go.
I want to get back to the last half inning. You were talking about burning out the line.
Yes.
I didn't think that we could leave that unattended.
Very convoluted. Jessie, my oldest, has 2 kids. She's my adopted daughter, so she's not in my line. My brother has 2 kids, and they're in their 40s. They're not married. I don't think they're going to have kids. My 2 in their 40s, they're not going to have kids. I won't go into one of them. How that's not going to happen. So the line is burnt. It's burned down.
Just ended.
there's no passing down. We're done. My brother and I are done. We're done.
That all of your collective athletic skills and your charisma that you and Gary have brought to this earth, it's all fizzled out.
It just seems like a terrible waste.
I'd have to say that you're right.
All right, there's a couple thoughts that I have on that. The first thought is I just think it's extremely rude to essentially say that, yeah, my adopted daughter, Jessie, she's got 2 kids, and I'm a proud grandfather.
But that's not part of my bloodline.
They're not really my blood. I mean, they're just fake grandkids.
I just picked her up off the street.
That's rude. That's stupid. Who the hell cares?
But his traits aren't passed down.
And can I tell you something?
So,
I yearn for the day. I hope my daughter looks at me one day and says, you know what? I've decided not to pass any of your genes down. I'd be like, thank God.
That's what I was
Future
thinking.
generations don't have to deal with the mess that I have. Who cares about your lineage and your genes? I am a screwed up individual. I don't care.
I say some of the countries in Asia have it right where they have rules where you're allowed to have 1 kid. You get 1, and then the government's going to stop you from procreating. Some of the people that are procreating in our country, and then they do it again and again
They should
and
be
again.
stopped.
Did you see the family that had 16 feral animals trapped in a zoo?
She was 33 years old.
They were swimming.
She had 16 kids.
The garbage and the filth was 5 feet high in the basement. It didn't even have drywall. It had leaking ooze. Poo and urine was just there. And those are 16 kids. We don't need to be having more. And it's none of your business, Keith. And yeah, it's probably a good thing. Not everybody has to have kids. There's no rules where, like, you can't have a nice life if you don't have kids and don't have a family. You can still have a family without having children. Like, that's possible.
He's got grandkids. I could almost understand if it's a conversation about how I really want to be a grandfather and nobody's making me a grandfather. I could almost understand that. He's got 2 grandkids.
No, but he doesn't consider them part of the Hernandezes.
He's saying, though, that his athletic ability wasn't passed through them. So they could, go on and be great, maybe lawyers or doctors,
but
they won't be professionals. Because he's just saying that it's a shame because he has these great athletic abilities and they're not being passed on for somebody else to experience what he experienced as a great athlete.
You think Geno Smith's grandfather is up there wherever he is saying, oh, thank God he's back playing for the Jets again? Like, what? That to me is a waste. What's the point? to quote Scotty Scheffler, you had a nice run in West Virginia. You had a rebound in Seattle, but you left before the Super Bowl, and now you play for the Jets again. Why even play? Why even wake up in the morning?
What do you think, Rory?
I'll be long gone. I'll be dead.
Thank you. Scotty, what do you think?
I'm going to live my life, and then it's going to end.
Exactly right. Have those 2 host a show after us. My God. All right, back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got stop-and-go traffic on westbound 670 from Grandview Avenue to I-70. And traffic is moving a little slow on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from Easton Way to 670. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Give them joy on Put-in-Bay. Laughter jumping into the pool, delight from a hole-in-one, and amusement riding a train, golf cart, and carousel. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
The Diamonds Direct anniversary sale is right around the corner. 30 years of being there for the big moments and the small ones that deserve a little sparkle too. This Friday, Diamonds Direct is celebrating the way we know best, with you. Our anniversary sale starts July 17th with up to 30% off select styles, 15% off virtually everything else in the showroom through July 26th. Big celebrations call for big savings. Visit diamondsdirect.com for details and appointments.
Hey, it's Anthony here for the Good Feet store. Years ago, I told you about how my feet ached, just general fatigue. But man, I've been feeling good with my personally fit arch supports. There's no doubt they've helped me. They've stabilized my feet. I always feel supported and my body feels aligned. They're firm but flexible, and I can pop them into any pair of shoes. In fact, I'm still wearing my original arch supports. I work out with them in my shoes, ride the bike, and play golf. My arch supports from the Good Feet store changed the game for me. And the fitting I got was personalized, and it will be for you. It's really thorough. They measured my feet and arch size, and I knew right away after taking the test walk around the store, I felt the difference. Book your free personalized fitting today, and once you've been fitted and you found the supports that work best for you, you'll be able to wear your new arch support inserts home. They're made in the USA and engineered to last. It's simple. Just stop by the Good Feet store in Grove City or on Polaris Parkway in Westerville. No appointment necessary, but you can always schedule online. Get started at goodfeet.com.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey there, Bo Bishop here. Tired of the same old routine? It's time to escape with an RV from RCD RV. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, they've got them all. Shop hundreds of RVs in stock today. 3 locations in Central Ohio to serve you, or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
After my accident, people warned me to slow down. I said, I don't know how. Thanks to my VA care team, I haven't.
At VA, we're using technology to help veterans recover faster and live their lives to the fullest. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov/PSA.
One bite in, you'll be saying, that's hot as fire. Speedway's new Hot as Fire chicken sandwich turns up the temp with spicy breaded chicken on a brioche bun. Top it your way with pickles, a little hot sauce mayo combo, and more. It's a hot sandwich kind of summer. Don't just beat the heat, eat the heat. The new Hot as Fire chicken sandwich, $4.99, only at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores. Exclude Speedy Cafe. Toppings and sauces sold separately. See app for full terms.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Join the fan weeknights at 6 for the Buckeye Show. And if you're asking if it's just a bunch of homers rooting for all things Ohio State, yes it is. Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Austin and Berm with you tonight. Jacket schedule release, full 84 games. Yes, it's 84 games. We told you yesterday they're going to open up Thursday, October 1st, home against Buffalo. They start out with 3 home games. So it's home against Buffalo, then it's home against Utah, then it's home against Pittsburgh. That's how the season starts. Actually, a lot of home games to start. Then it's at St. Louis, home against Florida, home against the Rangers. So in their first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Their first 10.
Their first 9 games, they have 7 home games.
7 out of 9. I was trying to do the count, too.
But then somehow, if they get off to a poor start, it'll be how Toronto hates us and the schedule was unfair and all of that.
No, how in the world could you say that?
Because there'll be some sort of excuse.
7 home. It's too much. We didn't get enough variety in the schedule. We didn't get our chance to cut our teeth on the road.
I mean, really, they didn't get on a plane. I mean, obviously it's going to catch up with you. It's going to be road games.
Look at the Tuesday, November 17th to Monday, December 7th. You've got road Islanders, road Blackhawks. I mean, that's not bad. Road Maple Leafs, road Jersey, right back home Jersey, home Detroit, then road Pittsburgh, road Carolina, road Nashville, road Tampa Bay. What's that, 8 out of 10?
By the way, why do the Jackets do this stuff seemingly every single year now? The Friday after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, they're doing a 3 o'clock game.
That's the Red Wings game.
The Red Wings.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
At home, but that yanks us off the air.
Yanks.
The day before the Ohio State-Michigan game, that yanks us off the air.
We'll have to do Woody and Bo on a Wednesday that year.
Woody and Bo?
That's this year. We do a little.
Oh, the AI?
Thing. Yeah, we did a little thing with Woody Hayes and Bo Schembechler. I mean, there's no rule that we have to do that again, but it's a good, strong possibility that we hear from those guys again.
By the way, New Year's Eve, too. The 31st of December. I don't know why I said that, like you didn't know what New Year's Eve was. They're also doing a day game. That's Thursday, home against Washington, 2 o'clock.
That's another. We would definitely have been on that day. Sans.
Unless
looking
the
at the
Buckeyes
college football playoff schedule. Do we have New Year's Eve college football playoff games this year, Teddy? I know we just looked at the schedule sometime recently.
There's another day
Better New
game.
Year's Day, maybe.
Monday, February 15th at Colorado, 3 o'clock.
MLK?
No, MLK's in January. What's February 15th?
President's or something?
President's Day.
President's Day? They're doing a day game on President's Day? I don't like this one bit.
How about some of the Saturday, Sunday matinee games? Got some of those?
There's a few
There's
of them.
a few. Like there's a 3:30 start Saturday.
Oh, Monday, January 18th. I forgot this one. This is MLK Day.
That's
this
MLK.
Is
Sorry.
At Seattle, 4 o'clock.
Man.
Stop screwing with the show.
We're not going to be working much the next year.
I may as well just quit.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like any
You can't
point
hear
in
it, but
doing
the
it.
entire city is cheering right now.
For Blue Jackets hockey?
No, for me to quit.
Oh, stop.
That's what it is.
Stop it. Oh, you know what? I have to agree with you on something.
Absolutely you do, but why?
I don't like doing it, but I will. You're right about Will Ferrell. I saw
Isn't it getting embarrassing?
I saw more clips because, like you, I glossed over this. I watched whoever went first. I can't even remember who it was. Whoever went first, like very first up, I wanted to watch to see what the broadcast looked like, see some sweet swings, and then that was about it for me. But I went back and watched more of the like highlights and clips because I had the thing in the Netflix. It's still there. And the introductions and all the hoopla that they had with Will Ferrell and this stupid show that just debuted, which, by the way, I've read a couple of reviews, and it's about, I might sample it, but knowing that it's going to suck, the character, this Lonnie the Hawk, this golf dude, it just looks too forced. I mean, Happy Gilmore was one thing, but at least that's still like Adam Sandler at his baseline, being goofy, being silly, doing the voice a little bit, but you didn't have to dye his hair and put him, have him be overly stupid. That was just Adam Sandler at its core. This looks so bad. And Will Ferrell was like introducing Bryce Harper, and he's just doing the Bryce Harper, ready to eject some of his balls over the fence. Don't you want to see that, Philadelphia? Some balls being ejected? I'm like, shut up.
And again,
that's enough.
I know what I do here, all right? But if I'm still doing that at 60, please sneak up behind me and just shoot me right in the head.
Okay, but we're doing that.
By the way, today's his birthday. Today's Will Ferrell's birthday.
Oh, great.
He's 59. 59 years old. Happy birthday, Will Ferrell. We think you suck now.
Don't you think that character looks over the top? Like,
He's over the top.
Do some more, like...
Remember last year in the NHL playoffs?
Comedy, but this character just looks like stupid. It just looks
had
dumb.
To dress up to go to the hockey game?
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't just sit there and enjoy the hockey game like a normal person. You had to dress up.
Was he doing Ron Burgundy, though?
Yeah, he was doing Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I'd rather see another anchor man than projects like this. I mean, I'm not seeing too many gleaming reviews.
No, was he dressed up as Elf?
Elf!
Elf is who he dressed up as. He went to the Kings game dressed up as Elf.
You hate Elf. I have a soft spot for Elf.
It has nothing
I think
to do
it's
with that.
okay.
It's
and
the fact that a man just cannot be himself.
I'd rather
at all. He's rich. He's done it all.
I'd rather see him whore himself out and just be the commercial pitch man than do a show like this, because this looks like trash.
All right, back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
I want to talk more about diner food. Some thoughts that I had. Tell me if this is a hot take or not. I am not the biggest fan of diner bacon. I have a theory on this, and I think it's a cost-related thing, and I also think it's how much sizzle are we going to put on the bacon on our flat-top griddle and then churn them out. Get them out to the tables, because bacon is still probably one of the number one ordered items at breakfast-style diners or breakfast restaurants all across the country, whether we're at IHOP or your local place, wherever that is. I always find that the sausage is a much better breakfast protein. I'm not saying anything bad about Olympic Diner. I think it's a fine place. The bacon's okay. I always get the sausage patties. Sarah gets the bacon. She always leaves like a little strip for me. And I take a bite or two, and I'm like, you know what? Bacon that we do, whatever we buy, Oscar Mayer, Hormel, Black Label, Sam's Club brand, bake it in the oven, crisp it up to our liking. It's far superior how we do it at the home base.
I agree with you that the bacon is not cooked enough. I like mine to shatter in my mouth. But the problem with the restaurant bacon is that it's pre-made. They make it in big batches, and then as they're getting ready to serve your breakfast, they'll throw it on the griddle and warm it up a little bit. But
and you can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell it was made an hour and a half ago.
But the great thing about breakfast sausage is they're not just going over to Kroger to get like the Kroger brand pork sausage
they
roll.
are.
And that can be good.
I don't know.
But they're going to put some of their spices and seasoning in it and then smash it down and griddle it and sizzle it up right there. And I think I'm
a big fan of the sausage patty.
That's what I said.
A link is good.
No, patty's better.
Link is fine, but a patty?
Take it out of the encasement.
Teddy?
Smash it down.
You like a patty?
Yeah, patty's the best.
Patty's the way to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Patty cakes.
Yeah, Patty Duke. You like Patty Duke?
Yeah, she was fine for back in the day.
Patty LaBelle.
Yeah, Patty LaBelle. Yeah. What else? That's
patty cake bakers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it. Put it in the oven. I don't know the rest of the words. Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Eat that cake. So much.
Just going to stare at you.
We done?
Nope.
How about now?
See you tomorrow. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slowdown due to a crash on southbound 270 on the east outer belt at US 33. And there's a couple-minute delay due to a disabled vehicle blocking the center lane on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt after US 23. And it is slow from Sawmill Road. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Your day deserves a bit of spice. And the new Hottest Fire Chicken Sandwich from Speedway is just $4.99. Can you handle the heat? Try it for yourself at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores only. Visit store for terms. I'm Nicole for 97.1.